hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Monday to y'all. Good to see ya, Good to see ya. What is up, Zeras, Antonio Pisson, Squachino, Hubert the Great, Seismic, J2H, Leo Dragon, Lotus Eater, Ziv Zyren, hello, a Teddy Bugbear. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh no, the chat's not working. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Where's our chat? Why is chat not working? I didn't hear. Oh no. I didn't hear the splashdown sound either. Oh no. Is the stream falling apart? Ugh, Streamlabs. Lord Vigaris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Maybe Streamlabs is having issues. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, I need the splashdown side. Time to get people to Salt Kitsy. This is going to be fun. I am hyped. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm hyped for Zendikar, too. That's coming soon enough. Only a couple days to go. I'm sorry about Thursday, everyone. I feel so much better. Amazingly, so much better. I feel real good today. And I'm excited to have some fun this Fine Monday, shrining it up. Who knows if this deck's going to work? Hopefully it's sweet. We'll find out. We can tune it along the way. Instead of just being bad at technology. I mean, that is true that I'm bad at technology. At the same time, the chat's supposed to pop up. That's my answer. What if I click these random buttons? Will it do anything? No, that doesn't do anything. What if I click this random button? Does that do anything? What if I refresh? Refresh sounds good. Still no. Oh no. Why is this not working? Why is it not working? Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, well anyway. Hopefully chat starts working. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. Hopefully it just pops up and starts working here in a minute. That would be ideal. But yes, we're playing Shrines today. We're having fun. I'm so confused as to why this isn't working properly. Anyway, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Hopefully Streamlabs... Hey, chat came on. We're getting there. I saw haha in chat. It's happening. Come Joko. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Now we just got to get the splash back. Where's the splash? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Apparently you just have to refresh it, maybe? Maybe refreshing it will fix it. We'll see. So hopefully everyone had a good weekend. It is a historic day. We're going to be having fun today. So anyway, yeah, and then we have Zendikar Rising coming soon, so we're going to have fun with that. Any plans to play Azorius Embalm with Mirror Mage Jace once it comes out? Yeah, I think we might have to revisit it with Mirror Mage Jace, because Mirror Mage Jace seems perfect for that chat. Refreshing is like the unplugging and plugging back in of streaming, I think. And now, I probably can't, I was going to go on a big rant about the Mythic Invitational and the coverage of it, but... now that my splashdown sound is not working, maybe I gotta be more sympathetic. I mean, if I can't get the sub notifications to make the splash sound from my home office, I probably shouldn't criticize a $11 billion company for not being able to pull off a... of their premiere stream of the year. Anyway, everyone, let's do our reminders. Talk about this deck. Start playing some Magic. Read my YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff coming up on the YouTube. Last night, we did some embalming for Much Brew. Tonight, we are going to Modern for Budget Magic. Starting tomorrow, we have top 10 lists, Standard, Historic, Pioneer, Modern throughout the week. Against the Odds this week is a sweet one. We're moderning with Pirates, so tons of awesome YouTube stuff coming up. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, or this afternoon, I guess, is Card Kingdom. And maybe need some Magic cards. You can get them over at cardkingdom.com. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. They got Zendikar Rising and the Commander decks up for pre-sale now, so thank you to Card Kingdom for being awesome and supporting the stream. Otherwise, the merch page has tokens, t-shirts, playbats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And the Discord is new and improved, so check that out if you're interested. So, I don't know, hopefully the sub notification starts working at some point. I'm hoping that it does. If it doesn't, then I don't know. I blame Streamlabs or COVID or something. Fog on the Shrine. Ooh, I like that name. So, what are we starting out with today? We are... Oh, I heard a splash. It's working. It fixed itself. McFly with the gift sub to Tap Walrith. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, let me see, K-Zubby. So, what are we doing today? We are fogging it up with shrines. The deck might still need a bit of tuning, but I think it's in a pretty fun spot. Out of Jake for the 44th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we are shrining. So the idea of this deck, at the Mythic Invitational this weekend, Ben Stark played a Turbo Fog deck. And while straight up Turbo Fog, I don't know. I used to like Turbo Fog, but then Nexus of Fate come along and it kind of ruined Turbo Fog as an archetype. But Fogs do seem really good against Goblets. So I was thinking, how can we build a cool Fog deck? If you ever look at Turbo Fog, one of the most important things is drawing extra cards so you hit your Fogs. Booster Therapy and Gucky, welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So I realized, how can you draw extra cards every turn in Historic? Shrines, of course. Haunted of Seeing Winds, Haunted of Calming Waters. And once you start playing Shrines, you just gotta go all the way. So we have every shrine, all 10 of them. Bad ones, like Sanctum of Tranquil Light. Good ones that make creatures, like Honden of Life's Web or Night's Reach to make our opponent discard, make mana with Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest, deal damage. And that's basically the deck. We're trying to use Sanctum of All to start stacking up shrines, which will draw us cards with our blue shrines, which will find us fogs to keep us alive, so we can draw more shrines and eventually shrine our opponent out of the game. Otherwise, Prophetic Prism, fixing our mana, not sure it's the best option, but we're going to try it. Narset can fight us our shrines, also combos with Commit to Memory, which is in our deck to shuffle our fogs back in and be a little bit of removal, but also can just wipe out our opponent's hand with the help of Narset. So that's what we're... Is there a way to buy back fogs? So not directly. Dodgerical and Fidgets and Kill Switch Riley. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl, including some first-time subs. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So Commit is our way to buy back subs, more or less, to shuffle them back in. So that's the plan of the deck. Sideboard, Thought Seizes, Destiny Spinners for counters, Sorcerer's Spyglass to shut down Ugin, which is really good against our deck, Mythos of Nethroi for removal, a Wrath, Thought Distortion for control, the Immortal side. So basically our sideboard mostly focused on mid-range and control. We're trusting that our fogs are going to keep us alive against aggro. So that's a plan, that's a plan. Yeah, Gaia's Blessing can also shuffle stuff back in, but that doesn't like directly rebuy it back to your hand. Like you could, I mean... Is Archaeomancer the format? Like, I'm sure there is. There's, like, mission briefing. Like, there are ways to flashback shrines from your graveyard. Or flashback fogs from the graveyard. But I'm not sure we actually need them. Yeah, Tameo would be another... Tameo could be interesting. I could see that. Well, let's try it as is. Let's try it as is, and we will update from there. Maybe we'll add in some more stuff along the way. We'll see. Immortal said we don't have enough islands. Not even close to enough islands. Enchanting Seas looks fun. I mean, draw a lot of cards. Eventually make a bunch of 8/8s. It reminds me a little bit of a Teferi's Tutelage deck. It looks like Teferi's Tutelage, but with a different finisher. Reminds me of that. All right, let's fog it up in Historic. Ooh, Settle could be good. I could see Settle. That might be better than Wrath of God. No Enlightened Tutor. Enlightened Tutor's not in this format, unfortunately. We could play Idyllic Tutor, I think you're thinking of. Yeah, I think we're mostly just hoping to brute force draw our way into our shrines, but going to need an extra powerful opponent scoops it up after you first Fogwid. All right, I will do my best. That's assuming there is a first Fogwid. Yeah, I mean, our mana's good. We got a Sanctum of All. We got a Fog. That seems fine. Seems good. So how was everyone's weekend? Hopefully, yeah, I missed y'all Thursday. Oh, man, I was so sick. I was sick so I was sick all last week. And I was figuring I was just going to tough it out. And I was going to tough it out, and I would be fine, like, just get better eventually. And I didn't really sleep for, like, 4 nights from, like, Sunday till Wednesday night. So I finally got up on Thursday, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I got to go to the doctor. Thankfully, they were able to fix me up real quick and make things much, much better. Hey, what's up, Bashful Arcadian? How are you? Yeah, Calyx could be sweet. Oh, not our Sanctum. We needed that. What are they? Wow, they don't even care. All right. Well, tap land go. This might not be the best Fog matchup. If you were to build a deck using Gaia's Blessing and Historic, what would you use in it? It would probably be shuffling back in. We actually played a Gaia's Blessing deck that was shuffling Overwhelming Insight back into our deck, so we could loop it and kill our opponent with it. The Lost of the Woods deck is really funny. I've been stranded in Portugal since March without my U.S. passport, though streamed just a little later for me now. Ooh, wow. Really? That's a crazy story. Yeah, we really need more Jumpstart. Alzur's Rider being $100 is ridiculous. We really need that second wave and probably third wave of Jumpstart. Like, Jumpstart prices in general are ridiculous. Like, just look at... all right, so our Prophetic Prism resolves. We get to draw a card. Just look at these Jumpstart prices. Like, it's insane. Allosaur Shepherd, $100. Tiny Bones, 40. Burvac, 40. Emil, almost 40. Muxes, 30-something. Like, they're off the charts. It is just, like, ridiculously expensive. Well, Forest go. All right. Yeah, so we really need Wizards to get the rest of the boxes out. Canadian Prime. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no.
We will not fail.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
The land fights for us.
My mouse just died. Oh, no. That's why you never use so many disasters all in a row. So many disasters to start the stream. I thought I had more batteries here intentionally because I thought it through and I was like, I need to keep batteries by my computer in case my mouse dies, so then I can replace them really quick and no one will know. EP. All right, we're gonna time out. We even have Fogs in hand. Hang on, I'll be back. I gotta find a battery. Where did they go? Where did my batteries go? Oh my goodness! I can't find them! Not like this! No, the clock is running out! No! Where did my batteries go? I swear I prepared for this, Chad. I swear I did. Wait. Oh, is this battery a live one or a dead one? I swear I was prepared, chat. It's not my fault. Oh, I don't know if these are good or not. This is why you never use wireless mice. Oh no. Ugh! Our timeouts! Now I don't know what way to put the batteries. Oh! No! Oh wait, that's the wrong mouse. Alright, we're back. Where'd this mouse come from? I got a whole nother mouse somehow. Huh. Cycle. I mean, I think we're dead anyway. Huh, alright, we made it. We got there. The mouse is fixed. Alright, we'll restart. That was a test match to make sure our mouse was working. That one did count. That one did count. Now I can't say anything about Wizards in the Mythic Invitational stream. I can't. I just can't do it. Hey, what's up, Doug? Good, finally. After I got to the doctors and got fixed up, I was so yes, apologies. Although, I mean, really, even with all the disasters, at least we haven't had anyone peeing in the background or like any adult pop-ups on stream, so we're still ahead. Did I get my Land Amadum deck? Ooh, maybe. When did you send me the Land of Mayhem deck? I went through a bunch of deck emails yesterday and responded to them, but maybe... I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar, though. Should play Pauper or Legacy sometime. Yeah, doing more Pauper or Legacy is a good idea. What are your thoughts on a rogue deck in Standard and possibly Pioneer? We're gonna keep this. So, I want rogues to be good. I want them to be good. I'm a little skeptical that they're actually gonna be as good as I want them to be, but I really would like them to be good. And I'm planning on playing them and trying them, so I guess we'll find out if they're good. Oh, boy, so many Nissas. At least someone got milled. Yeah, let's just start playing our double tap lands. Yeah, Muxus is probably going to get banned. Any thoughts on the decks that were played during Mythic Invitational, whether or not it would call for a ban? So, alright, Mythic Invitational, big decks, Sultai, Goblins, and Sacrifice. I think that... Oh, I still can't do anything next turn? Where's our Fogs? We're getting beaten down. Alright. Alright, don't kill us, don't kill us. So, I feel like Goblins are likely to get targeted with a ban. I feel like Uro should probably just be banned in every format. I feel like Sacrifice, even though it actually put the most players... alright. Even though it actually put the most players in the top 8, might be the safest of the bunch. But his hand is so good if we live. I wonder if we should be growth spiraling. Like, Prophetic Prism might be better off as another ramp spell. Like, that might... Wow, they take Commit to Memory. That might be the way to go. Well, play Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Breeding Pool. Oh, yeah, we're done. We're done. They got us. Yoda Man for the 29th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Uro, of course. So yeah, I think Goblins and Uro is what I would like to see get hit by a ban. What's your opinion on Ruin Crab in Maddening Cacophony? I mean, if we hit a Fog, we can live a turn. Well, yeah, all right. The problem is we need to have stuff on the battlefield first. Like, Foggy here is not that beneficial because we still can't untap and do anything. Well, Root Snare to stay alive because our Shrines don't do anything to the next turn. So we can't Shrine and stay alive. Alright. What are your thoughts on Ruin Crab and Maddening Cacophony coming to standard for mill decks, and is Mono Blue going to be better for mill than is it? So, I feel like, well, we'll bring in the 2 Wraths, and I guess that's it. Opponent had a oddly aggressive draw. Yeah, I guess Prophetic Prism might need to be an actual ramp spell. The problem is the ramp spells are hard to cast. So, like, something like Growth Spiral would help get us into our shrines faster, but then we have to have blue and green mana, which is a challenge with this mana base. So, mill... I'm still not seeing enough mill pieces for it to really be competitive in Standard. I think that's kind of the issue. I wish we had something like Burvac, or something else to combo with Cacophony. That, I think, has potential. That's why I'm actually, like, a little more excited about it in formats that have Fraying Sanity, so, like, Modern or Pioneer. I actually think the mill cards, Ruin Crab and Cacophony, are going to be much better Modern cards than Standard cards. At least until we get more, yeah, let's try it like that. At least until we get more mill cards in the Standard format. What about Explore? Mono Green should be easy enough. Yeah, Explore might be the way to go. And we don't really care about playing at instant speed. Well, not keeping that. This will keep. Put a fog to the bottom. Well, Triome go. Wizards needs to unban everything, just let us play with the cards. I don't know if I agree with that. Unban everything sounds scary to me. Oh, did I miss a sub? I may have. If I did, I apologize. Let me look back. No, I think I got Yoda Man. Oh, I might have missed a... Yes, Doug, I'm so sorry. Day and Wildfire with the $2 donation. Let's just get our ramp down. Glad you're feeling better. I threw together a deck for my son, who's 13 out of cards we had laying around. Thought it was mostly budget. Biggest shock, Sarkhan Dragon Soul is $18. Ooh, well, thank you so much for the donation, Doug. Ur-Dragon. Ur-Dragon's definitely a super sweet... Wow, the Planeswalker deck Sarkhan is $18. That's ridiculous. I'll add blue. Play Narset. Take down Narset. Look for a shrine.
Just the trick for this.
Wit. Well, we'll take commit. Land Prophetic Prism. I can't believe we whiffed on shrines there. Yeah, that looks super sweet, Doug. Sorry I didn't get to the donation earlier. Hey, what's up, Stellies? Hello. Oh, no. No. Well, there goes our Narset. Ugh, so bad.
I can see.
Hey, my bana's doubled. I did see the new secret lair. The new secret lair is sweet. Well, let's add mana. Play the tap. Like, ugh. Narset's such an annoyance. Well, get rid of it temporarily. Bone it. Goes to combat. And, the War of the Spark Planeswalkers, I'm glad they're leaving standard. That is good news. I'm sad that they're still around to wreak havoc on historic. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can Wrath, but then we have to Wrath, right? Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need more shrines. We need more shrines. All right, untap land, go. So I think we Fog and commit the Nissa? Yeah, opponent goes to combat, gets in. We have to Fog. About it. Hits us for 0. The Starman DX! There's the Nissa. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Slow down the Nissa again. Oh, we need a shrine. We need more shrines. Opponent plays the tap land. Passes. Add a white mana. Wrath. Well, pass the turn. We've only hit 1 shrine so far. I'd be much more interested in playing the format if Warwalkers were not around. Yeah, they're the mistake that keeps on giving. Opponent, untap land. Looks like a Hydroid Crossus, perhaps. Should you have let it hit and then have them create another creature land and then tuck it? Triome. Opponent cycles, trying to get back to Nissa again. Gonna get back to Uro. Which is lethal at the moment. Ooh, alright. Well, we'll see. Opponent passes. We draw Prophetic Prism. We had a blue mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Shrine. All right, we're getting there slowly. We have a new donation from Kid Koozie. $20 donation. Happy Monday. Thank you so much. Happy Monday, Seth and Jet. Finishing up moving apartments and going through thousands of old cards. Turns out to be a gold mine. Super excited for the nostalgia and the extra money. Let's shrine some people. That is one of the upsides of moving, is you have an excuse to go through all your old cards. Bonet gets in. Well, we gotta... And draws a card, blah, blah, blah. We will fog. Thank you so much for the donation, and good luck with the card sorting. Blazed, we are attempting to shrine and fog in historic. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Jade Light Ranger. Draw, Reclamation Sage. Okay, so we get to gain back a little bit of life. Boy, Nissa's the worst. All right, Uro, Bonet. Draws a card, gains some life. It's a Rex Sage. Sure. Mana's doubled. Sure. Puts a land into play. Well, add some mana. It'll be blue. Drain our opponent. Play a swamp. Memory. I'll pass the turn. Root Snare. And Ether Gust. Ugh. Boo. I was reading it in the small print. We are shrining. Well, that didn't go ideally, but that's also not the matchup that we're most excited for here. Like, Sultai Control is not the matchup where Shrines and Fogs are at their best. We'd rather be playing, like, Goblins and Sacrifice and so forth. What is the new secret lair? Let me see if I can find it. It is it's okay. Honestly, it's not one that's super exciting to me. It is a Zendikar-themed, kind of landfall-themed secret lair. So, 5 cards, $30 for non-foil, $40 for foil. Animation Angel, Royal Elemental. They both have some amount of commander value. Zulaport Cutthroat, actually pretty playable in Aristocrat decks. Avenger of Zendikar, very commander playable, but has been reprinted like infinite times. Warren Instigator, never has been good for some reason. It seems like it should be good, but it's just never actually good. I think, so for me, I feel like the art is not super interesting. Like, the actual, like, art itself, it's obviously beautiful and did a good job, but one of the things I like about Secret Lairs is they have like super unique artwork, like the tattoo art or some of like the comic-y arts. And this is just kind of like normal art. So I guess the gimmick is the border is a little different, like a new Zendikar Rising type border. But so it's fine. It's got some good commander cards, got a Zulaport Cutthroat. But I was expecting something a smidge more spectacular, I think. Burrito Congregate! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. How much would I need to donate for you to shave your head? Oh, Lord, that would be a very high number. I shaved my head once, accidentally, and I don't have the skull for it. I don't have the skull for the head shaving. So there's a Croxa. Well, discard a Shrine. Tap land go. Ooh. Could you please tell your impression of Zendikar Rising once more? I like Zendikar Rising. I'm super hyped for it, and I think that the lands are incredibly good. I think they're like close to being companion level busted. You can't say you accidentally shaved your head and not tell me how. Okay, so I got this bright idea. This was a long time ago, but I got this bright idea that I was going to give myself a haircut. Like, how hard could it be? How hard can it possibly be to cut your own hair? So I got this bright idea that I was going to give myself a haircut. And I kept cutting, and it was never even, so it would get a little bit more off on each side. And eventually, it just kept doing that and doing that until there was no hair left. Like, less and less hair. Eventually, it's like, you've never tried to give yourself a haircut? No one's ever had... Am I the only person that has had the bright idea of giving themselves a haircut? Opponent, Crocs apart 20. This Croxa loop's going to be an issue. If we get down Sanctum of All this turn, then it's not. Green, blue, white. Oh, we can't get it down. All right, well, we got to loot. Oh, we're missing a color of mana. So we discard the Fog. Play Sanctum. Kill Luris. Play the land. Ooh, I mean, we're not in horrible shape. You actually exclusively cut your own hair. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who got that bright idea. And now, as a result of that experience and how absolutely horrible I looked bald, now I just don't cut my hair or my beard. Like, it just grows. It grows and grows. Because I don't want to accidentally end up in that spot again. Actually, beards are tough like that, too. Like, I do trim my beard on occasion, but beards are tough like that. They keep, to get them even is actually a lot harder than you would probably think. Really? Really? Alright, well. No shrines. Our mana's sort of improving. About it. Village rights to draw cards. Land. We don't have enough shrines to kill this Arcanus yet. How much would it take for you to shave your beard, hypothetically? It would have to be that would also be a high number. Like, what do we raise in our big charity drive over the course of... Wow, they're going to sack it? No. All right, so we take 1. Opponent gets back Croxa. That's a clock. Yeah, Croxa number 4, 5, 10. So many Croxas. And that's a super... Yeah, now we're just dead in a turn. Having to discard all of those Fogs was so bad. Well, commit's not the worst. Sanctum would be so good, but then we die, right? Ugh. Yeah, commit's helpful-ish. Alright, I guess we try it. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. Commit the Croxa. Get it out of here for the time being. I think going to 1's just too risky. Opponent gets in, hits us. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa! We got him! We got him! They made us discard a million times. Maybe we also need graveyard hate. Alright, we gotta do a little tuning, but we got there. Opponent scoops it up, and we got there. Alright, we're gonna do a little tuning after this game. Just a smidge. Or after this match. A smidge. A smidge of tuning. like Leyline of the Void seems like it'd be good. We might just be too overload. We have so much control stuff because we got to take out all the fogs in control matchups. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like a lot of our stuff's geared towards control. I think we can trim back on the control stuff a little bit and put in a little bit more other stuff. Yeah, Rest in Peace or Leyline of the Void. One or the other, I think, we want to bring in. So, against what our opponent's doing, is Wrath even worth it? It's probably necessary, I guess. We can. I mean, our fogs are good, except they have so much discard, and the discard is an issue. We'll go down to Narset, and we'll go down, and then I think we switch to Explore too. Go down to Narset. Go down a and Narset, run like that. Get rid of the Ruptured Spine. That sounds painful. Ruptured Spire is obviously really bad, but boy, it's tough to make all of our colors work sometimes. Oh, it is very bad. Can any magic experts help me deal with a creature that has vanishing, kept phasing in and out and protecting it? Whoa! Well, opponent has no will to live. They're done. They're done. Abs and Wolf for the first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much. Ranking up. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's why you probably gotta go Leyline in the Void, because we do want our graveyard activated. All right, quick tune up. So, based on the stuff we've been talking about. Oh, did Seth win? I mean, I like Seth, but I really like Gab. So I was rooting for Gab. I tend to root for Gab in all tournaments because I like Gab for some reason. I like his stream, and his personality. Yeah, welcome, Abs and Wolf. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so first off, Explore comes in. Explore comes in over Prophetic Prism. Hopefully our mana works. Do we want to change our Shrine package at all? TJ Ojanga, welcome to the Fishbowl. Yes, that's really good at Magic. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Gab punted it? Gab was playing so well this weekend. I was kind of surprised. What is the most recent non-Magic game you played? So, last night, my little brother, who is out in Detroit for college, called me and he said he was playing Agar.io, which is something we used to play, oh man, a long time ago now. And I kind of forgot that it actually existed. So he was like, hey, you gotta play Agar with me. So that's technically the most recent game I've played is Agar.io. It is, if it wasn't so laggy and body and clunky, like, it is really fun. It is fun. I wanna Among Us too. I'll have to talk to LSV. I hear LSV does a lot of Among Us-ing. Maybe I can talk my way into playing Among Us with some Magic streamers. So, all right. So what are we going down? We want these ley lines in our sideboard, not our main deck. So bring in the ley lines. For the ley lines, I think we got to cut some control stuff, which is probably going to be like a Immortal Sun. Maybe we just cut the Destiny Spinners. All right, cut the Destiny Spinners. Maybe we should, and then do we want to change anything in the main deck? You should check out my first Legacy deck. Ooh, let me see, Petro. I want to see Seth play Munchkin. I don't even know what Munchkin is. I am the tallest goldfish by far. Yeah, Tomer's, I mean, I guess most people seem short to me, but yeah, Tomer's not like super tall. He's not like super short, but how tall am I? I am between 6'3" and 6'4", somewhere in that range. 6'3.5", probably, technically. Alright, so we got the Explorers. Can we get rid of these Rupture? Okay, we'll go down Ruptured Spire. We'll go up. Is there any other stuff that taps for any color? We need a land that taps for any color for enchantments. That would be sweet. Unknown Shores, also horrible. Guildmage's Forum, +1/+1 counter. How about Gateway Plaza? There we go, Gateway Plaza. Fixed it. It's literally Ruptured Spires, again, just with Gate subtype. Alright, so that's... So I guess we go Fabled Passage. Bring in the Fabled Passages. But then we need at least one more basic land, which probably means cut a Triome, cut a Triome. Go up a Forest, and we'll keep one. We'll keep one Gateway Plaza, but 4 is a lot. Lotus Field isn't super helpful. We don't have any synergies with it, and it only taps for one color still. It also might be worth putting a Wrath in the main deck. Like, we could... The other thing we could do is cut the commits in the Narsets. We could go down Narset, go down commit, and actually play more Shrines and Wraths. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but... Like, Sanctum... Like, we could bring in... the Red Sanctum can be very good. So we can bring that in. We could also bring in another Green Sanctum, which can be very good. And then we could play a couple Wrath of Gods. And just play all the... I mean, we do have every shrine in our deck in some number. We just don't have 4 copies of all of them, because they also are legendary. Alright, boom. Foggy Shides take 2. Cascading Cataracts is a bit slow with the fixing. Let's try it like this. Let's try it like this, see what happens. Chromatic Lantern versus Prophetic Prisms you had before. Chromatic Lantern might be worth it. I could see that. Ooh, Maze's End? We could go Gate Shrines. Maze's Ends, Fogs, Shrines. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. I actually kind of really like that. That actually sounds... that sounds super sweet. Alright, we'll play first. Yeah, we got a Shrine, we got a Fog. Our mana's passable, at least. That is actually a super sweet idea. We played Gate Shrines in Standard, but we haven't played it in Modern. Maybe we should Gate Shrine it. Well, our Fog should be good in this matchup. We're gonna have basic land Supertron here. Maybe we'll actually try it. That does sound sweet. That would be one hella Frankenjank deck. Seth, discussion point. Are players... Ooh. Boy, that's a good shrine. Look out, Gruel, the shrines are coming for ya. We just need blue mana. I hope we draw the basic island. That'd be the sweetest. Are players still buying as much paper Magic? Personally, I stopped buying paper just 1.5 or 2 years ago when they started printing broken stuff. Oh, there's blue mana too. Well, all right. Mana's looking good. Well, this is like the dream. We're living the Shrine dream at the moment. It's very, very hard to buy and build paper tournament decks over the last 2 years and use it for more than a few months. So I think right now, COVID also probably plays into it because there aren't really tournaments. I don't know, Chet, what do you think? Like, are you personally buying less Magic cards now than you were a year or two ago? I do play Civilization too. What are some other... Ooh, Crusade of Kings. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to ask that. What are some other Civ-like games that would be worth checking out? Because I really like Civilization. Buying a lot less, buying more. I'm getting stuff for Commander. I would assume that Commander is like the biggest seller. Like most of the cards being sold right now, I would guess are Commander cards. Europa Uversales 4. Endless Space 2 and Stellaris. XCOM 2 is a fantastic turn-based strategy game. My problem is... Ooh, Hellrider. That is some damage. Okay. Well... Let's Fog. Drop to 18. Untap. Play the land. Let our opponent draw. Alright, let's see what they do. Opponent, land. We probably are going to commit the Hellrider. What would it cost you to play my deck on stream? What's your deck thing again? I haven't actually... Alright, Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. Grows the Dorks. Well, let's commit Hellrider. Opponent. You're going to go attacking. We will Fog. Drain. Play the land. New hand. No Wrath, though. Ooh, but we can start shooting stuff down, which is good. We only have 2 shrines. We only have 2 shrines somehow. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Fortness? How are you? Bone Crushes. Wow, they have all the anti-fog tech. All of it. Willpower. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. I'm here for the beard inspiration. Big soup tier for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Found it. Getting in, getting in. Here it goes. 4. Sweet mother. 10, 17. Oh, we're dead. Oh, boy, this... Yeah, maybe the fog plan is not good. Maybe that's why Ben Stark didn't win a game. Or didn't win... I don't think he won a match. Didn't win a match at the Mythic Championship. Maybe fogs are not actually very good at the moment. If everyone's got questing bees and Bone Crusher Giant, what are we supposed to do about that? Maybe Wizard just needs to stop putting so much text on cards. I think that's the issue. Wizards just so much text on cards these days. He won 2 matches? Oh, well, that's a slightly better scrub out than I had thought he had. They need to print a card. Your opponent can't cast artifacts with colored mana in their cost. They need... So what... I think what they need... Oh, so many shrines, but so little mana. I think what they need to do is start going to the next level. So if it's like... They have these... So we're trying to play Fogs, but Wizards keeps printing these damage can't be prevented cards. So they need to print, like, a Fog that has damage can't be prevented. And then they'll have to eventually have a questing beast that has, like, 5 lines of text on it. Damage can't be prevented, can't be prevented, can't be prevented. Keep doing that. I think that's where we're heading. That's the long-term plan. John likes games. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup tier for you. Zertar Goblin. Land this turn would be sweet. Opponent gets in with the hasty dorks. It is a land. Not the right colors. Color problems. Well, we're probably just dead here. Play the land past the turn. But leaving up a fog apparently doesn't do anything because... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright. Boy, this is like the nightmare matchup. Literal nightmare matchup. And dead. Wow, they got every answer. Why aren't people playing stuff to fight the top decks? Why is everyone teched out to beat shrines? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like the entire arena meta decided we're not going to let shrines win today. Alright, last try. Has there been a mill version of shrines? Thinking of Neombian Dance in the Manse, maybe. Kethis. I mean, you can't play a mill version of shrines, I would say. Hey, see ya, Petro. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, it's 5-color shrines. It's obviously not like a top-tier deck or anything. That is for certain. But that matchup had Enchantment Destruction in the main deck, and 2 different fog prevention cards in the main decks. Combat damage can't be dealt this turn. Yeah. Because that seems, if it wasn't for all the Bone Crushers and Questing Beasts, I feel like that would be a good fog matchup, but maybe cards just have too much text on them for fogs these days. I will update the record. Well, I mean, we're on the draw, unfortunately, but that's not the worst shrine curve. Mana Shrine into Sanctum, into 2 more shrines. Oh, but it's Drago control. Alright. Well, we'll see. Oh, maybe it could be cats, I guess. Main deck Leyline. Interesting. Birth. Gets a plains. Well, tap land. Go. Ooh, what did you do, Robo-Wizard? Blue-white taxes. Yeah, taxes looks fun. Kind of blue-white soul herder taxes. That looks like a deck that would be fun to play. Oh, I guess it could be 9 Lives Solemnity. That's true. Can we actually? I guess we have to make a bunch of snakes to win. Opponent. Rest in peace. Okay. Well, land and shrine 1. Go. What about a Coco Taxes deck in Historic? That could be good. Yeah, I mean, Coco's one of the best cards in the format. Yeah, it's got to be 9 Life Solemnity Lock. Opponent gets Kahira. Let's see. So, white, blue, green, black, blue, green, white, red. All right. Boom, boom. Double boom. All right. Off to the races. It's time. It's shrine time. Hey, see ya, Penman. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of work. Stone-Armed Dignitary is a really cool creature. So what do you want to see first from Zendikar? What are you most excited for with new Zendikar? New Standard or Historic and Modern, whatever format you're excited for. Oh boy, we're going off. What shrine shall we get first? I guess we draw. We're gonna mill out, aren't we? Yeah, milling out's fun. Let's draw some cards. Honden of Seeing Winds. We will make red mana. Honden of Infinite Rage. Honden of Cleansing Fire. Play the land. Pass the turn. 5 shrines. 5 shrines on the battlefield. Lander Monogon, I'm excited for too. We'll definitely play Landfall Zoo soon. An opponent tried to enchantment us, cannot keep up with the power of the shrines. Well, we will bring in Thoughtseize, Mythos of Nethroi, Thought Distortion. We will go down Fogs, starting with Fogs that don't cycle, and Wraths. And yeah, run it like that. This might be our matchup. Yeah, the shrines are our win condition. Are there any good budget decks to play in Historic? On MTGGoldfish website, the only budget deck is Tempered Steel. Are there other viable budget decks to play currently? So, I haven't done too many, but I haven't done, except for that one, actually, budget Historic decks. I think it depends on what your definition of budget is. So, I think, like, this burn deck, I think is probably pretty close to being a budget deck, or can be built as a budget deck. Like, but it's still not super cheap. You have 4 rares, so it's 8 rares, 9, 10, 14 rares, 2 mythics in the main deck, or 5 mythics. Oh, I got the numbers right here. I don't know why I'm counting it all up when we could just look up there. But I think you could probably trim the rares back a little bit. So I think, like, Burn would be a good option. But it's actually a very difficult... I find Arena very difficult to build budget on because of how the economy works is really difficult, at least for me, for building budget decks. We have a new donation from Mono Blue is another one. Mono Blue Tempo is probably one of the cheapest ones. From 4 mythics, 10 rares. So you're basically looking like mono-colored aggro / tempo decks is kind of like the budget wheelhouse for the most part. Because then you don't got to spend wild cards on the lands. You can usually get by with some cheaper creatures because you're not playing any multicolor stuff. So I guess that would be the starting point for competitive budget. We'll keep that. New donation from 2-in-1 $5 donation. Hey Seth, have you ever thought about making a druid deck with the win con being Guiltleaf Archdruid? I have a deck like this in Commander and after taking lands on turn 5, my play group wants it banned. That sounds super sweet. So we actually played druids as one of the earliest against odds decks. It's been a long time, but we might have to revisit it. It might be time to revisit it. So we have done it before, but this was like 2015 or something. I think we got to start cycling back through some of the earlier against odds decks because there were some sweet ones, and we have a ton of new cards, and I think I've gotten at least somewhat better at building decks, hopefully, so I think that might be a good idea. I'm excited for Rogues because I started playing back in Standard with Blue Spirits. It seems similar. How does it look? Oh, let me see, Ace. Yeah, Helix Pinnacle is another one we did a long time ago, but should probably look at revisiting, because that's another sweet one. Oh, Sanctum. Shrine number 1. Where'd the deck list go? Let me see. Yeah, I'm definitely super excited for Zendikar. I'm still trying to figure out... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright, well, if you're going to be that way, opponent, we're going to make you discard your hand. I mean, I guess we can kill it with this Mythos eventually, if we need to. But we'll still make them discard their hand. That looks like a solid take on Rogues. Leyline of Sanctity. So let's see. White, green. So we'll add, I guess, black. Black, white, green. I guess we can do it at instant speed, so we're just passing? That's awkward. Cycle? Ooh. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, I think the Rogues deck looks good. Mono white is cheapest. Well, I want to take advantage of our free mana, but it's probably still worth it because I might drop another one. About it. Yeah, Cycling's another good one. What new Zendikar card? Ooh, opponent. Oh, we need that mana. Well, I guess we got a replacement. What new Zendikar cards am I hyped to build around? I'm hyped to build Lander Monogon. I'm hyped to build around the Life Gain Angel. I am excited to play the lands, but I feel like they're not really built around. I think they're just going to be in, like, every deck. So I feel like the flip lands are going to just be... are just going to show up everywhere. So I don't even know if that counts as building around them, really. Well, replay the Sanctum. Play the Triome. Pass the turn. We're so close to the Sanctum of all. Opponent, no more disruption, please. Plays the land. Which cards from Zendikar Rising will definitely see play in Modern Pioneer? Well, this week, we're going to have, starting tomorrow, the top 10 videos coming out, where Krim and I talk about exactly that. But in Modern, in Pioneer, cards that I think are most likely to see a lot of play, Skyclave Shade, I'm really high in Pioneer. I think that's going to be very strong there. Some of the removal spells I also think are very good. Let's see. Red, green, blue, white, black. Yeah, whatever. Add mana. Sanctum of all. Pass the turn. Now the fun really begins, and our opponent is going to be very sad. I guess they're staying alive from this Honden thanks to this ley line, but we can commit it if we want to. I also think Magmatic Channeler, Turn Timber Symbiosis in Modern are going to be pretty good. The landfall creatures I'm also personally very excited about. Search our library. Get a Sanctum. Get the Honden of Seeing Winds. Start the card draw. Add red. Sanctum. Explore. And tap land. 5 shrines. How far can we go with the shrines before our opponent gives up? The no land deck, no land / all land deck, I'm definitely excited for it too. Yeah, the fliplands are insane. Ooh. All right. That's a Gargaroth. Technically a creature type for Kahira. Well, we will get rid of that ley line so we can Wrath Your Hand. Tutor out another shrine. We're going to draw so many cards. Hand down. Cards drawn. More cards will... oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna die. How many? 35? Yeah, we'll draw 6 more. Discard a land. We'll decline this time. We will add... does it matter? Green. We will add black. We're double triggering. We will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard a land. Shoot down Gargaroth. Discard a Sanctum. Shoot down Gargaroth. This can't go phase, yeah. Discard a Shrine. Shoot down that. Send a message. Shoot down the wall. Discarding a Sanctum. Wow, is that it? I guess that's all we can do. Alright, play the land. Pass the turn. We got him! I mean, we gotta send a message. Enchantress's Presence. Good card. Makes an angel. Sure, 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 sure. 29 cards in our deck. Well, untap. Get a absurd number of triggers. Search our library. Get our black shrine. Ooh, so many cards. No, we're gonna have to say no. Drain for 14-ish. Opponent goes to 8. We will decline. We will decline. We will add blue. 7 mana. We're going off. We are going off to the max. Add black. We will explore. We will play another shrine. We will kill the angel, sending a message. We will play another shrine, if I can grab it. I'll play Gateway Plaza, since I can't. Shrine. Can we go all the way? Shrine. 12 cards. Shrine, shrine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing the last red shrine. Do that. Play the land. Thoughtseize. Take Leyline. Pass the turn. Oh man, this is the best it's been. This is the best it's been. Wow, this is a ridiculous amount of value. Next turn, we get to make 21 ones. We get to gain 40 life. We get to drain our opponent for 20. We get to literally draw 40 cards if we want to. We can kill stuff. We can make 20 mana. Wow. Wow. We survive. We survived the draw, just barely. And actually, we just win right away. This says each opponent, so protection doesn't actually matter. Okay. Sure. Gotta keep sending the messages. This angel, not gonna hit us. Not part of the plan. Whew, what a good turn. Alright, so. Sure, let's get the last one. Let's get the last one. We want them all. We want them all. There it is. Infinite Rage. All 11 have been assembled. Opponent has to discard everything. That's 22 1/1s. That is 22 cards drawn. That is our opponent being drained for infinite damage. That's the Shrine Dream. That's the Shrine Dream. Whoo! All 11. We fully got it. All right. That actually kind of worked. That actually kind of worked pretty well. Wow. I mean, overall, we're winning as much as we're losing. We could try the gate. We can try the gate build too. We can try building a gate build. Let's do one more. Let's do one more with this, and then we'll see if we can build a gate build. The gate build sounds sweet. Having this and Maze's End seems really sweet. Winning with Shrines is one of the most satisfying wins in MTG. It certainly is. Yeah, well, we'll add in the Maze's End plan after this game. We'll do a little rebuild. Go all the way. Maybe approach the second sun. What other alt win conditions can we throw in? Time to rise in Shrine. How is Maze's End in Commander? I mean, it's okay. It's no lands. No lands, no keep. It's okay. It's not busted or anything, but it's fine-ish. And Chovy Pizza for the 5th month. Your username is giving me flashbacks. Well, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll put commit to the bottom. All right, what's our opponent up to? Hello to you. Ooh, Black Treasure win enchantment. That could work. Just put them all in there. If I was a streamer, what would I be doing right now? It's a good question. If I was a streamer, what would I be doing right now? I guess I'd probably be trying to shrine people. I saw your tweet about the Mythic Invitational coverage quality. Is it true that people were showing the bathroom on the official Wizard stream? Oh, yes. It is very much true. So oh, it cracks me up. So the last 3 big streams Wizards Wizards has done, or I guess it's the last 2. It happened across 2 streams. First off, guy peeing in the background, which was actually kind of hilarious, but still, like, not the most professional thing. So, guy peeing in the background into adult pop-ups, which were not like nudity, but one of those like, hot singles in your area type thing, and then, the full-on like crash. Yeah, that was just so. You're an adult and you popped up. I mean, it wasn't like nudity, but it was one of those like hot singles in your area. Like, do you live in wherever? Like, one of those type of pop-ups. It cracks me up. I think it's actually like hilarious. I'm actually surprised that no one. I'm also surprised that no one has ever done a Magic parody of that. Like Star City Games or Card Kingdom or someone. You could definitely play off the hot singles in your area theme and do like a Magic parody advertisement, which would actually maybe be kind of funny. But opponent's got a big board, don't they? Well, all right. Stomping Grounds. Yo. Hot singles in your area are looking to play Commander with you. They should hire you as official stream coordinator. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have the expertise for that. I'm sure a lot goes into it, and I don't want to minimize that. And I'm sure it's doubly hard in an era of COVID where everyone is in different places. So definitely challenges for sure. At the same time, like, I would assume, I realize, like, do you know how much Hasbro's worth? Like, I actually checked yesterday because I was curious, because when I was tweeting about this, there was a couple people that said, like, oh, well, haven't you ever had issues on your stream? And I was like, is that a fair comparison? Can you really take me, that, with 2 mice running around trying to find batteries for my mouse that is missing its back at the moment. But, like, is that really a fair comparison to be like, hey, yeah, like, I mean, haven't you ever had something go wrong on your stream? Compared to a $11 billion company? $11 billion! That just seems like it's not an apples to apples comparison. Exactly. Low Strider. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So much damage. Well, Fable Passage. Crack it. I wish we had 1 more mana to play a card draw shrine. Then we'd be in business. But we will grab an island. We'll play the discard shrine past the turn. Crozerax, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you think about the flip lands in Modern? So in Modern is where things start to break down a little bit. I still think that the Mythic ones in specific will see play. I feel like they are like staples of Standard Historic Pioneer. In Modern, I think some of them will still see a decent amount of play, but I don't think they're all 4-ofs in every deck. I think the tapped ones will see less play. I still think they'll see play, but I think the green and the black ones are the ones that stand out as being the best for Modern to me. Dog of Myth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, so the green one, I think, is a easy staple in Primeval Titan decks. So that's, I think, essentially guaranteed that that's going to be, like, a staple in those decks. And then the black one, I think, is going to show up a lot in Death Shadow decks and also other decks. I think that's one of the easiest ones to play across formats. Awesome, dude! Good to see you for the 47th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And Sleepy Time Bay for the 2nd month. What type of MTG event are you looking forward to most once things go back to normal? I'm already looking... I hope they do Vegas next year. That is always my favorite one. Like, Vegas, everyone goes. You get to meet up with all the other, like, content people. Plus, I get to meet up with tons of you. Like, so many just stream people and just random Magic players go. And then Vegas is a cool place to hang out for a few days, too. So that one I'm really hoping they bring it back. Even if they don't fully... this mana screw. Or mana pinch. Even if they don't fully bring back... How do we get out of this? We're going to have to draw, like, Land and Wrath? Yeah, that's asking a lot. And that still doesn't beat the Priest. Alright, let's go to the next game. I think... we're not literally 0%. I think we might actually be literally 0%. We're very close to 0% to win from there. So we will bring in Late Line of the Void, Wrath of God. We'll go down the commits. We'll go down... what do we trim? What Magic events are you most excited for? I know, that's insane awesome, dude. It really is insane that it's been that long. I appreciate it so much. Does the double-sided lands give more +X to Multani Yavimaya Avatar? I don't believe so. I was confused. I was thinking of the, like, flip into spell lands, but no, just the dual land cycle. I am, like, 99% sure that only one side of them counts. I don't think you get to count both of them for things like Multani. Excited to draft Commander Legends in person. Commander Legends looks really fun. We'll definitely be doing some of that on stream. Since, somewhat surprisingly, they're actually putting it on Magic Online, so we'll do some streams. I wonder how Zendikar Rising Limited is going to be. You know, do some trimming, I guess. Run it like that. The beard is looking like old school Jackalhops art. Is that good or bad? It's gonna, yeah, that's my assumption, that it's gonna be very slow with, alright. That's my assumption too, that it's gonna be really slow, which will be a lot different because original Zendikar is maybe the fastest format we've ever had. Is it worth it to buy set boosters? So, I believe that if you're just going to crack packs for fun, I think you get set boosters over normal boosters. I think they're very close to strictly better than draft boosters. I will say, even though the list has some really valuable cards, I think it's important to be realistic about how often they're going to show up, because we know that rarity works like a normal set. So that means a huge percentage of your list cards are going to be commons, followed by a few uncommons, and then very rarely rares or mythics. So I don't think that they actually add that much. I mean, yeah, the list is kind of made to get people open packs. I think from what I can tell, counting things up and hearing other people talk about it, it seems like you will get a rare about one pack every 2 boxes, and a mythic once every case, like roughly. Yeah, we are shrine fogging. Opponent has a Crypt Breaker. Well, Gateway Plaza. Pass the turn. Opponent's gonna draw a card. Crypt Breaker is such a good Magic card. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, the list is cool, and some people are going to win the lottery and get like a bonus $100 card, which is insane. But it doesn't add that much. It doesn't add that much consistent value, just because how the rarity works. I think more black 2-drop shines would be good. Maybe. It's tough because they're legendary, and that one's at its most valuable as a finisher. More Crypt Breakers. Opponent gets in, hits us, down to 18. Well, sorry, opponent. Wrath you. Although, they could just get back a God Pharaoh's Gift, and then life is really bad. So, I got some collector's boosters in the chase for the cool fetch lands. I'll probably do a video where we'll just open them on stream or something. So, that's what I went with for Zendikar Rising. Although, I am excited for set boosters. I think set boosters are basically strictly better draft boosters if you're not drafting. The list was such a good idea when they originally announced it, but the fact that they're adding RG atop RG and upcharging seems not great if their rarities are weighted. So the good news is, and the reason why I'm not actually like super concerned about it, and I think it's fine, is... Ooh, alright. The reason that I am fine with it is it's in a bonus slot. So like it's coming in the advertising card slot. So I don't think it actually is a negative, just because it's free value. Like, you're getting everything you would, but better and more, in a draft booster. Plus, you have an outside chance of opening a lotto card, basically. So that's how I look at it. I look at it as just, like, free upside value, rather than... Oh, boy. Oh, Wizards. Wizards! That's not supposed to happen! Thoughtseize and enchantment removal. That's a perfect example. That is a perfect example. Oh, Wizards. Wizards! That's not... Oh, I missed the color pie. For the first 26 years of Magic, we'd still have a shrine. And we'd be drawing cards and... Wow. Oh. Wrecked by 2020. Is Commit to Memory better than Jingatha as a companion? Kaya's Can't Be Your Wrath or Clarion? Maybe. Yeah, we're done. I don't think there's any way out now. Oh, that makes me so salty. I still very much object to black heavy enchantment removal. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. If black gets enchantment removal, blue should have enchantment removal. And also probably artifact removal. And white should have necropotence. RG! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, black has Thoughtseize. If you're gonna... that's a thing that I... Like, black has enchantment removal. It's called Thoughtseizing you. It has removal for literally everything. It's called taking it from your hand before you can actually cast it. Alright, so if we're gonna try to go gates and see if that works. So we trim all this stuff. So we cut everything temporarily. We keep our shrines in. Cut you, cut you, cut you. So now we need gates. Okay, can we make the mana work? So green is most important. Green, blue, and white. Black is probably least important. So, Simic Guildgate, Selesnya Guildgate, um, Gateway Plaza, Boros Guildgate, Gruul Guildgate, Golgari Guildgate, Rakdos Guildgate, Izzet Guildgate, Dimir Guildgate, Orzhov Guildgate. Why is irrigated farmland in there? How is that showing up as a gate? Tapped cycling. Alright. Azorius Guildgate. Maze's End. Gateway Plazas. That gives us 21 lands. And then we'll play... Oh, irrigated. That makes sense. Breeding pool. So, breeding pools. Temple. Maybe we just go triomes, actually. Oh, so many tap lands. We probably can't go triomes. Breeding pools. Stomping Grounds. Temple Garden. Forest. So this gives us, what, 26 lands? 27. Alright. 26 lands. And now we can play Gates Ablaze to go along with our fogs. Do we want more card draw? We could play Guild Summit. Growth Spiral and Uro. Does Uro make it worse? I think we're gonna keep Haze of Pollen, but cut Root Snare. I mean, Haze of Pollen also cycles, so I think it's fine. Cut the Wrath. We could move it to the sideboard. I think the question is, how many Wraths do we want? Rare Gate that fixes and gives you life. Yeah, we got it in there. It's not technically a gate, but yeah, we got Plaza of Harmony. And then a bunch of Guild Gates. A few untap lands. You'd cut the 3-mana Wrath for ramp. I actually think Gates Ablaze is really good. Like, personally, I think it's really good. We can also switch Leyline to Rest in Peace, I guess. Since we... Unless we still want Commit to Memory, which we probably don't need. So bring in the Rest in Pieces. Cut the Explorers? Oh, I don't think we're cutting Explore. If anything, we might add more Explore effects. We've played some Prison Edicts in Historic before. Like mono red, land destruction, and so forth. They can be pretty sweet. Do we want Root? I kind of want card draw ramp. Let's see. Maybe we play like one Guild Summit. So one Guild Summit. Oh, I feel so dirty typing the words Uro. But it's probably correct. Ooh, Golos actually is sweet. All right, you sold me. I mean, it is expensive, but that is sweet. So we Golos. Golos can hit our shrines. I don't know if this is good or bad or not. Yeah, he could play Solemn. If we're going to Solemn, we might as well Golos, though. Jingatha is a companion? I guess it works with our mana cost. Yeah, maybe Golos isn't worth it. I kind of just want more 2-mana, like... Maybe we just Growth Spiral. That's probably fine. Growth Spiral. And then... Jagatha over... All right, Jengatha and settle the wreckage. All right, how about that? How's that look? 4 Explorers, 4 Growth Spirals. Explorers would be my choice. Yeah, I think the upside of Explorers in this deck is just that we can cast it more consistently with our mana being crazy. This also ramps us. All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Oh, it is. Wait. Oh, we'd have to cut the Wrath to play Jengatha? All right. Yeah, forget that. Forget the Jengatha idea. Okay, Kahira we could play. Yeah, free roll sounds good. I like free rolls. We need a shrine companion. Your deck must contain at least 10 shrines with different names. And then we'd be good. Before we try out mazes and shrines, a super quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Has anyone tried the new arena cube? Or new-ish? I guess it's been up a few days now. Is it actually... I'm curious what it's about. I haven't played it at all. Extinction on the side could be good since no double pips. How was it, Paisley James? Would you recommend? What is the theme of the cube? It's super sweet. I have it's decent. Well, alright. Gates and Explorers. Well, Gilgate. Go. Zolver Falls. Gilgate. Go. Oh, are we gonna get countered? So Cube is just like any other draft, except rather than being from a set, it's from a collection of cards that someone built, essentially. It's basically a collection of cards that is custom designed for playing limited. It's really fun, depending on the cube, but in general, I find cubing to be super fun. Let's just explore. Plaza of Harmony. Explore. Ores of Guildgate. I mean, that felt pretty smooth. Oh, it's best of one? I actually honestly don't mind. Best of one in limited. Well, alright, Hondon. Breeding Pool. Hondon. Go. Is who really Riley? Teferi's Aegis Insight, sure. Opt to draw 2. Yeah. Well, 2 ya. Yes, that's what we needed. Alright, we will add blue, black, red, green. Alright, we will add blue, white, black, red, green, Sanctum of All, Growth Spiral, put a land into play. Put a land into play. Pass the turn. We got the good one down. All right, opponent. You better kill us. You better kill us. Black enchantment removal is bad, but Mana Tithe is fine. So, opponent. It's a real possibility. So, I don't mind. Ooh, Iron Crate Pyromancer. Well, hit your face. Search our library. Card draw shrine. Ooh, there's Maze's End. That's good. Draw cards. Oh, we're going off. We are going way off. Discard the land. Make blue mana. Hondon. Maze's End. Go. Oh, oh, going so well. Going so well. Oh my goodness. Oh, are they comboing? Oh dear. Okay. Locust God. Opponent. Passes. Well, we will give some triggers. Kill you, kill you. Library. We'll just get life gain. 14! Oh. 14 1/1s. Shoot down the board. Yeah. Draw a few cards. Draw a few more cards. Decline. Decline. Red. And whatever, red. Shrine. Kahira. Play Kahira. Guildgate. Maze's End. Get a Guildgate. Grow Spiral. Put Maze's End into play. And is that it? I guess that's it. Alright, pass the turn. Good enough. Opponent gets back Locust God. We discard 8 cards. 1, 2. Actually, better save that just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoo, what a game, what a game. Carl, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why didn't you use your red shrine with the extra mana? This only hits creatures or planeswalkers. Oh, Jace. Okay. Yeah, this one only can hit creatures or planeswalkers, so there wasn't really anything to do with it. Opponent's gonna draw and mill. As someone who plays mono black, I actually think the new enchantment removal for black is too good. Yeah, so I think that would be, yeah, so I kind of missed responding to that. I don't mind color pie shifting. Like, actually, an opponent scoops it up. So I actually feel like Time Spiral is one of my favorite sets. And I think there's some of the color shifting in that, like Mana Tithe from Force Spike, Damnation from Wrath of God. I think Wizards did a pretty good job of having it like make sense, or having things that are pretty like egregious be underpowered enough that they're not really relevant. I think with the new black card, especially the one from Zendikar Rising, like, that's a really insane card. 2 mana, kill anything, or any creature or any enchantment. You lose a bit of life, but still, like, that's very competitively costed. So, like, if Wizards does feel like black needs to have enchantment removal, I feel like it has to be significantly worse than the other colors. Like, if you want to do it, have it be something like, I don't know, 4 mana, or have there be like some significant cost to it. But black has more mean deckable enchantment removal now than white does. Because it kills creatures, you can actually play feed the pack, feed the clan, whatever the name of the new one is. But you can actually play that in the main deck much more easily than you can play Disenchant or Naturalize or something like that. So I feel like if Wizards does feel like black needs to have enchantment removal, they just got to keep it a little more conservative than they've been going so far. I feel like Wow, what did we do about this? We did not come with Lotus God combo in mind. That was not something we were planning on playing against. Well, I guess it's Mythos of Nethroi. And yeah, we'll go with the Fogs. Thought Distortion of Mortal Sun? Try it like that. Blue being the only color that gets counter is this issue Wizards won't admit. I mean, and that's the other thing about Mana Tithe in specific, is white does kind of get counters. So red is the only color with no answers to enchantments. I mean, technically blue can't answer enchantments. Like, so the way, and here's the other reason that I think it's a little weird, is the way I have always viewed the color pie is black and blue get to answer anything, but they answer it with timing restrictions. Maris Company mentioned that the feeling out there is should land for black removal of enchantments may end up being, they may end up setting the bar lower than that. Maro's column today mentioned that they are feeling out where they should land for black enchantment removal. And, well, yeah. I mean, feeling it out makes sense, I guess. But that's my kind of perception of the color pie is black and blue answer anything with timing restrictions. White answers, well, creatures, artifacts, and enchantments, although its creature removal has gotten a lot worse over the years. They can answer anything, but it's expensive and it's temporary on enchantments. Red gets burn spells, essentially, and is maybe the best at answering artifacts. And then green, really good at, and this is another way things kind of the wheels went off, is with green, traditionally green, best at killing artifacts and enchantments, and biggest creatures, but their drawback was they're not good at killing creatures. But now green is actually, thanks to fight being so powered up, now green is actually pretty good at killing creatures as well, at least like reasonably good at killing creatures as well. Not that they're like straight up getting Doom Blades, but I kind of feel like part of why we've seen green be so dominant is they went so far with the green removal that green just doesn't have weaknesses anymore. And then we've had to deal with Okos and Simic, the year of Simic and so forth. Blue needs, blue used to be all expensive creatures that do small amounts of damage over time. Yeah, blue also traditionally has the worst creatures. Ram through Death Touch equals Doomblade. Yeah, I mean, I think all of green's removal, I can't think of any right now that work without having... I can't think of any green removal that works without having a creature on the battlefield. I guess there's like some weird old stuff like Bee Sting, but in general... Alright, Paw's got the negate. In general, green needs to have a creature on the battlefield, but then it can kill things. Yeah, I guess Beast Within. That's true. Beast Within is a good example. Well, green can kill flyers. Green has always, or for a long time, been able to deal with flyers. Various green things, but they usually are removal that leaves the body. Yeah, I guess, no, that's a good point. So there are ways, that's true. Well, add mana. Play Immortal Sun. Pass the turn. Pawn's just going to go infinite here, though. They're very close to going infinite, and we're not very close to stopping them from going infinite. Okay, Blink of an Eye, bounces Immortal Sun. Makes a dork, draws a card, loots, gets in, hits us. Well, add mana. 1, 2, 3. Well, run it back. Immortal Sun, mazes it, pass the turn. Please don't combo us. Found it, plays a land. I don't know, maybe it's... Maybe it's all for the best with, like, black. Okay. So now our opponent's infinite, but... Oh, and they all have haste. Okay. I gotcha. Alright, alright, alright. But no, doesn't our opponent mill themselves out here? Or is this a... When a non-human enters the battlefield under control, you may draw a card. Alright, so... that is not dead. Our opponent is not dead. All of the tokens from Locust God naturally have haste. Interesting. Well, let's bring in the Settle, maybe. I don't know if the Fogs are worth it or not. Alright, go down Thought Distortion. Right like that. Yeah, it is a lot. I mean, it's obviously a very against the odds style deck our opponent's playing, but so is 5-color Mazes Enshrined, so against the odds mirror. This is okay. We'll see. Opponent seems to have brought in a lot of tap lands, or a lot of interaction, and we have a lot of tap lands. Selesnya, go. Opponent, island. Well, Shrine 1. And go. Opponent ups. You only need Sage and Locust God. Opponent plays a land. Well, they probably have a million counters. Let's just explore. Put a Gilgate into play. Maze's End into play. Pass the turn. Yeah, it is just a 2-card combo. You are correct. Well, that combo is. They also have like Jaces and a bunch of other possibilities as well. I'll play the land. I guess we just start Maze's Ending to fix our mana. And to get more gates for Gates Ablaze. We do need to be able to kill that 5 toughness creature if our opponent plays it at some point. Opponent cracks. Gets an island. Plays a Jace. I love the new take on dual lands and Zendikar Rising. Yeah, they're definitely interesting. I'm going to be curious to see how good they are. Let's see. Blue-green. Yeah, let's just Gateway Plaza. We got the mana. Untap. Maze's End. Sanctum. Of the Fruitful Harvest. Yeah, definitely excited to try Modern Mill. I think that... Ooh, alright, opponent's got the Dispute. I think that Cacophony is going to be really big. And also the Crab, but... I think Maddening Cacophony is going to be really big for it. Opponent has a Jace. Well, we got through the counter at least.
You just don't know it. Let's think this.
Mills a couple cards, draws a card, passes. We don't have the mana for that yet. Oh, we need to resolve it last turn. Well, play Sanctum. Kahira. Pass the turn. About it. Reliquary Tower takes up Jace. Mills some guards. The rare land cycle is going to be most impactful of all the new lands. Really? That's a hot take. I mean, blink of an eye, draws card, gets rid of our mana fixing, passes. This is not good. Well, okay. Not hitting land drops, so I guess we got to do this to get a Guildgate. Wow, we're just passing our turn. Opponents. I actually think that the new land cycle is pretty mediocre. I mean, in Standard, you play whatever dual lands you have, so it'll be very heavily played. But I actually think it's a relatively underpowered dual land cycle. I think I would rank it behind fetches, shock lands, fast lands, the buddy lands, or whatever you want to call them. So that's like 5. There might be more, maybe like filter lands and stuff. Oh no, the spell lands are insane. The spell lands are like busted. They're like close to companion busted in my opinion. But just the like one side's an island, one side's, or not even an island, but one side's a blue source, one side's a white source, like the rare dual land cycle. I think they're playable and they're probably good for aggro. But I think in general, they're kind of like medium power level. Well, Gates Ablaze. Get rid of Locust God for now. Maze's End. Get a Guild Gate. Replay Maze's End. Opponent gets back Locust God. We can't actually deal with this Jace, though. This Jace is going off. Opponent's going to win here at some point very soon. I mean, we are getting lands on the battlefield, but
It's a matter of give and take.
2-card combo is not exactly what our deck's going to be good against. I think the thing is that, yeah, I think the thing a lot of people seem to be missing is they're not actually dual lands. Like, they only tap for 1 color of mana.
What nobody yet knows.
How close are we to Maze's End win? Not very. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway to the Maze's End win. But our opponent's pretty close to their Planeswalker win. Sanctum of all. Opponent has a counter. I'll play a land pass the turn. Really sad with Kahira. Every time an opponent is running, it is a companion. They basically don't have creatures. I really want to see Tribal Kahira deck, as you should play it. Yeah, Kahira is a pretty awkward companion in the sense that it was clearly designed to be like a cat tribal companion or whatever, but it almost never gets played that way. I wonder if there was a way, like,
Crystallizing.
I wonder if there was a way they could have worded it better. Like, rather than each creature in your starting deck has to be this, they could say your deck has to contain at least, like, 20 of these creature types or something. And then that would actually, theoretically, make people play it in the way that it was intended to be played. So I think we should lose next turn, unfortunately. Our opponent's getting to the point where they have enough mana to just go off all at once, and we can't really stop it. And we can't stop the Planeswalkers. Yeah, well, we'll cast Explore. Put a land into play. Put a land into play. Yeah, pass the turn. Well, I guess we'll play. Yeah, play the Sanctum. Opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're real close. All right, it resolves. We'll pass the turn. So the problem here is Settle doesn't even save us because our opponent can just win with this Jace now. Yeah, I guess that is the other issue. Boy, companions were just such a... such a interesting... I don't know. What do you think, now that we're a little bit past companions, what do you feel about companions now? Like, are they in a place where you're happy with them now? I mean, obviously, they broke Magic when they were printed with their original text. They kind of feel like they're in a relatively okay place now when you have to pay 3 mana to put them in your hand. Yeah, I mean, never should have been a mechanic. That could also be true. It's one of those cases where it feels like Wizards knew that it shouldn't be a mechanic, but for whatever reason decided to make it a mechanic anyway. Which is a little bit awkward, just because it feels like they knew better, but ignored what they knew. Boy, that keeps happening. Sure. So opponents drawn their entire deck. Mills with Jace. And we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still not very close to winning with Maze's End. And they've negated all of our shrines. That doesn't help. Yeah, so now, yeah, this one's officially over. We'll get a guild gate. We'll play a shrine. We'll play a shrine. And, yeah, opponents, they got to be able to win this turn. 3 cards from Jace, 1 card here. They only have 8 cards in their deck. Okay, Jace ultimates, and yeah. Sure. Sure. Well, that was not especially close. Opponent was playing some cards that we didn't really have in mind, that's for sure. Yeah, almost time for Zendikar Rising. I'm definitely excited for Zendikar Rising. I think Standard's going to be significantly improved. At least improved. Is Standard going to be the greatest it's ever been? We'll have to wait and see, but I would be absolutely shocked if it was not better than it has been over the past year or whatever, 2 years. Yeah, I think we've seen a lot more main deck companions since the errata. Ooh, Savi Triome, eh? Well, Gateway Plaza. Mardu. Interesting. Interesting. There's the Thoughtseize. I mean, maybe other cards leaving will keep Uro in a place. Hey, what's up, Babs? How are you? Maybe other cards leaving in rotation will keep Uro from being too dominant. I think that's our main hope, at least, is that the rotation of other stuff maybe will slightly keep Uro in check. When is the early access to MTG creators? I assume it's Wednesday. I'm still trying to figure out if we can do it, but I haven't heard any good news on it yet, so I'm afraid we might not be able to, which makes me sad. Well, Honden, land. I mean, we're getting there. And then we can use the mana from our sanctums to activate Maze's End. Like, we might be in decent-ish shape. If we also can start drawing cards. Ooh, Chevelle. Well, gain some life. Add blue mana. Card draw Honden. Play the tap land. This is where we want to be. Why would you not be able to? Oh, the creators program. Not being in the creators program. Buildings. Alright, kills our mana shrine. Gets and hits us. Well, we draw 2, gain 2. Yeah, I was in the creators program, but I am not currently in the creators program. I'll play the shrine. Play the land. Pass the turn. Yeah, opponent's junning us out. What did you do to get kicked out? Oh, so we talked about this a couple of streams ago, but basically, Wizards added a bunch of rules to the creators program saying that you have to complete quests every like 30 days or something. So they basically changed the rules for it, and the quests were one thing, but then not only did you have to do the quests, but you also had to tweet about them. And it felt to me like it was just a way to, I don't know, try to force people to tweet about Arena. So I never did any of the quests that they added, and then eventually that led to them booting people. Happened to like Loading Ready Run and a whole bunch of people. Yeah, that was one of the requirements. So yeah. So we'll see. I've been emailing people to try to see if there's... Because I know, like, Vince didn't get even accepted to the creators program, but he always gets to do the preview stream. So I've got a bunch of emails out, hoping that that maybe it'll still work out. But I will keep you informed. I would really like to do it. You have to jump through arbitrary hoops periodically and promote them on socials or get kicked. That's what it felt like to me, yeah. Essentially. Do we kill for Asuka? I guess we have to. I think the other part of it that I didn't like is it was just not part of the deal originally. Like, if that was just part of the deal from the beginning, then I would have like thought it through and made a decision. And if I had said yes, I would have done the quest and tweeted about them and done all that stuff. But wow, postscripts it up. But the fact that it was added in after I had already like signed up specifically to the preview streams, and then it was like a few months later, like, oh, by the way, we're changing it, so you got to do all this stuff. I just never, I never did it knowingly that could happen. But I mean, the only reason I ever joined the creators program was specifically to do the preview stream. So fingers crossed that it works out. Like I said, I got a bunch of emails out to people trying to see if there's a way it can still work out, because I would like to be able to do it. Yeah, Blue Honden, I mean, drawing 2 or 3 extra cards every turn, pretty good. I don't even know if we change much of anything. But I was just playing good stuff, but their good stuff didn't seem to be able to kill our enchantments. I mean, I guess we can go down, maybe we can go down the Fogs, at least some of them. Maybe go down the Fogs, go up like Immortal Sun Mythos. Yeah, try it like that. Let's try it like that. This has been the year. This year's been the death of inconsistency in Magic. First Uro, 30 land decks, then came the original companions, and the return of cycling to double face cards, all started with London Mulligan. I mean, I think that's intentional. I think it feels like Wizards is intentionally trying to, it feels like Wizards is intentionally trying to get variance out of the game. That is, from the outside, that's what it seems like to me. Whether or not, I mean, personally, the way I like to enjoy Magic, I feel like it's a negative. At the same time, if you're a new player who's joining the game with Arena, maybe it's a positive for you. So it might just be that I'm used to playing Magic a certain way, and and I'm the one that's wrong about it. Arclight Nightingale, $5 donation. Your Get Sauce series inspired me to play card draw jank you played a bit ago. Sorry about the counter spells. Keep being awesome. Well, Arclight, yeah, the deck looks sweet. It definitely did. Thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Go. I mean, that's one of the things I got to remember and realize when it comes to stuff like London Mulligan. Like, I think it's important to step out and think from other people's perspective too, because I think from my perspective, does the London Mulligan rule make Magic more enjoyable? For me personally, I would say no. I feel like the London Mulligan rule for constructed, for limited, I think it does make it more enjoyable. But for constructed, does a London Mulligan rule make me personally enjoy Magic more? No, I think it makes it a little bit worse. But there is a lot of other people that play the game in different ways than I do. Does it make the game better for them? It very well could. And their feelings and opinions, in their ability to have fun playing the game is just as important as my ability to have fun playing the game. So I think that's where it comes down with a lot of stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Byro? How are you? Because, like, the London Mulligan rule, my feeling on it is if you play Magic a lot, it makes games feel repetitive. Like, you see the same cards every time. Everyone always has their nut draw. You always have your best cards. And if you're someone who plays, 20 matches of Magic a day, 7 days a week, that adds up really quickly. And after a couple weeks, you're like, wow, I've already seen all that stuff. On the other hand, if you're someone that goes and plays F&M once a week and plays 5 matches a week and maybe a couple other random games, you're probably not experiencing that repetition in the same way that someone's playing a ton. So for you, it's probably all upside. So I think everyone's gotta realize that there's a lot of different perspectives, and people legitimately, some people legitimately love something like the London Mulligan rule. Other people legitimately don't, and I think both sides have legitimate and real perspectives on it, and the difference is just how they interact with the game. Magic is so big, and people play it so many different ways that there are ways that you could have completely different opinions on the same topic, and in a sense you're both right, because you're playing in a different way. I like card draw variants, but I never like land variants. I don't like control over my draw. So here's an interesting question. So let's say Wizards is trying to get rid of variants as far as lands. Mana Screw, Mana Flood. Almost a year. Hey, Nessa Meow Meow. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's say Wizards is trying to get rid of Mana Screw and Mana Flood, essentially. Like, let's say they're trying to get rid of that aspect of variance. Ooh, there goes our Gates Ablaze. So, ooh, that Crocs is going to be an issue if we don't draw anything. So, if that required, let's say you got to have way more random effects in the game, because that's what games like Hearthstone and Runeterra stuff do. Is because games need variance. You got to have variance. You can't not have variance. Especially with games like this, where they get dreadfully boring. So if Magic need to have more random effects on cards to be able to have little or no variance in mana, would that be worth it? Like, for you personally. Because everyone's going to have a different opinion. No one's wrong. Because I know, like, for me, oh man, Hearthstone variance drives me crazy. When I lose to effect that's like, play a card, this deals between 0 and 1,000,000 damage, and you're like, oh no. Like, for me, I would rather deal with Mana Screw, personally, than deal with losing to effects like that, which I just find super obnoxious. Wow, where's all of our shrines? We really need more shrines. So we'll get the Gateway Plaza, I guess. Replay the mazes and pass the turn. I guess, yeah. We really need another shrine or two before we're dead. Chandra. Okay. The clock is increasing. Force of Will is my favorite game. No mana is part of what makes Magic what it is. I think your logic is flawed on the question. The opposite of having variance is definitely not random variance. The opposite of having random variance... Well, no, what I'm saying is the game's got to have variance. If you don't want Magic, if the game has to have variance to be fun. Like, that's built into the game, that it's got to have variance to be fun. Oh, more guild gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're still a long ways away. I was really hoping for another shrine. Yeah, we're probably going to have to kill this Glorybringer. And we're going to keep getting more and more Chandra emblems. Well, play the Guildgate past the turn. So yeah, no, what I was trying to say is, like, you got to have some sort of variance. So if you get rid of Magic, its main way as variance is through mana. Like, that's a main way. There's not that many random effects in Magic compared to other games. So the main way that Magic has variance is through the mana base. So if you get rid of variance through the mana base, that variance is going to have to come other places. Like, because you can't just get rid of variance, period, or else then you play chess or whatever. So you can't just not have variance. So what other ways are there to have variance? Like, if it's not your resource system, like mana, it's got to be on the cards themselves, which I think means, like, more Muxuses, more, like, random amount of damage cards, things like that. Down to 12, temporarily. Plays a land. Well, Maze's End. Come on, Shrine! Get a Dimir Guildgate. Untap. Gain 4, take 2. Painless Quill! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. That's a shrine we wanted. That's a good one. All right. So we're taking 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow, this is going to be close. This is going to be super close. So we're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. Phone it hits. Wow, this is going to be ridiculous. What a ridiculous game. I have not tried a turtle. Whoa! Poe scoops it up. Poe scoops it up. They cannot outjudge the shrines. Stack them up, and it was enough. Wow. Our opponent, we can't deal with this. Our opponent's hitting us with 3 emblems. It's going up every turn. There's a Karax, and there's an Ooze. But the shrines, apparently just too much for our opponent to keep up with. So we're going to start drawing cards, and we are slowly getting towards Maze's End. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, pretty quickly. So we're only a couple turns away from winning with Maze's End. I guess they just realized they're not going to be able to race. We had 8 gates. 8 gates. 2 decks, 1 is 60 cards of spells. 2 decks, 1 60-card deck of spells. Set limit of 4. A second deck only lands. Minimum of 25 for each non-basic. Shuffle and draw 1 from each deck each turn. But I mean, so if you do that, then you don't have variance. But then you'd have to have more variance in the cards, I think. Vlad the Impala! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Could you do a game with environmental effects on to bring variance? Possibly. I don't know how that would work for Magic. Like, I think you could do that, but I don't know if it would work in Magic in specific. Well, I can't blame people for scooping too early, because I occasionally also scoop a little bit too early. Sorry with this particular question, but how was Jake? It had me worried so much in 2017 because of medical problems. How is he today? Will we see him again? So, hey, what's up, Leopix? Man, green screen's freaking out at the moment. So, as far as Jake, I honestly don't know. So, last I knew, Jake was recovered and doing well, but Jake has not been playing Magic at all. We're 1-1 since we switched to the Maze's End build. But as far as I know, Jake hasn't been doing Magic at all. So I actually haven't talked to him in a little bit now, like a few years now, 2 or 3 years. Will we do Landfall Zoo? Yes, definitely planning on playing Landfall Zoo. But we gotta wait for Zendikar Rising. Everything is on hold, essentially. We're just biding our time, waiting for Zendikar Rising to come out so we can play with the new cards. But yeah, Landfall Zoo is likely going to be one of the first modern decks we play. Anyone know the extension Seth uses on the stream? Cardboard Live is a big one. Let's explore. Put a land into play. All right, we're making headway. We're making some progress. So as far as I know, he's doing well. But I don't have the most recent update. But I do know he recovered. No, he almost died, actually. He had just randomly a heart attack, I believe it was, and was in the hospital for quite a while. And this was like, wow, boy, not long after he stopped doing Commander Clash. So I think we're talking about like 4 more years ago. So it was a while ago. But yeah, he was in really rough shape for a bit. But thankfully was able to recover. 3, 4, 5. I would like to get the Honden down, but are we just going to die? You know what? We're going to do it. Down to 12. Honden. Get the card draw going. Please don't kill us. Next turn we get Fog, and we could find a Wrath. Hey, what's up, Jorku? How are you? Jorik? Hi from a little Caribbean country called Trinidad. Ooh. That sounds like, I've never been to the Caribbean. I've always wanted to visit the Caribbean, but never done it. Maybe I will come check out Trinidad someday. Love all your content. And can I have some of your gems, please? If only there was a way to trade them, Mr. Purple, I would. I would give you a couple gems. Ugh. Oh, we're super dead. All right, 4. Well, bad news for our opponent is we come prepared with a bunch of graveyard hate that should wreck their deck. Trying out Mardu Giants that is rotation proof, but the mana base is terrible without Shocklands or the Zendikar Fliplands. Yeah, they will be. It is hard to build without the new mana bases, but we should have, Zendikar in a couple days, so. Getting married at the end of the month. Ooh, congratulations, Wall of Chaos. Is Jake the same person as Wedge? No, Jake. So Jake did Commander Clash like the first 2 seasons, I want to say. And he also did the original Playing Pauper videos on Goldfish. That was also a bit ago. But yeah, so that is Jake. Wedge is someone else. We'll go down the Wrath of God. We want the Gates Ablaze. We'll go down a couple of Fogs. Definitely want Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is far and away our biggest and best answer to all these shenanigans. All right, let's go 1 Fog. Run it like that. Well, give us a Rest in Peace, please. Is the Mastery Pass worth it? So, Tops, do you care about the cosmetics at all? So I think for me that's the determining factor. I think technically it's probably worth it. Especially if you care about the cosmetics. But it also has become somewhat less worth it, which is disappointing. Like, it was more worth it with past sets, but they have kind of trimmed back on the rewards a little bit. But I still think that for everything you get, if you're just starting out, I think you're going to get more value out of it than you put in. I assume that worth it is from like a financial perspective. Ganovan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. White mana. All right, Guildgate. No white mana yet. Opponent hits us. Well, Gates Ablaze. Kill them all. Oh, what we would give for a white source. We got the Rip and the Sanctum. We just don't have white man. Opponent runs out of Woe Strider. Come on, untap white source. All right. Honden draws us cards at least. Play the Honden. Pass the turn. We are down to 13. And we haven't been able to get down Rest in Peace. Opponent. Oh, so close. Serious question. Do you think the internet fame and streaming pressure is hard to deal with sometimes? What about other streamers as well? Honestly, I'm sure it is sometimes, yes. But in general, I don't know. For me personally, it hasn't really been a big stressor. Most of the time. Obviously, there's times when things come up and it becomes stressful, but y'all are awesome. Like, seriously. The Goldfish community is so amazing. And the Magic community at large is also really awesome, in my opinion. So, my experience has been, like, super, super positive. The times when, oh, boy. Yeah, we're just dead again. Boo! Boo, mayhem. Oh, boy. Boo, 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 boo. The only times there's ever been issues is every once in a while there's like, and not recently, thankfully, but YouTube's weird. People post like, I don't even know, trolly drama videos that are not necessarily even like true, and they're just mean. So there's been a couple of times in the past where there's been times like that have been stressful, but in general, it has been overwhelmingly positive. You're not confrontational. People who had bad experiences with the community are quite confrontational. Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty relaxed and laid-back personality in general, so Urfog for the 26th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see if something comes through about... Ooh, I think we can keep this. We got the Maze's End to fix our mana. It's definitely slow, but I think it's worth trying. Richard is the founder and owner of Goldfish. I am the content manager, so an employee. I think I was the first, I believe, if I'm remembering it right, I think I was the first like person to do any content on the site, and was definitely the first non-Richard employee of the site. But yeah, Richard started it before I was around. Rumply, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Am I Crim's boss? Technically yes, I guess. I don't really think of myself as Crim's boss, but I guess technically. Oh, are you looking to do more content stuff, Nessa? Send me a message or an email or something, and we can talk. Looks like counter mana, potentially. Sensor mana. Yeah, let's just Maze's End. We're not going to play into their traps. Play the Maze's End, pass the turn. How many people are at Goldfish? Feels so huge with vids and website and all. Well, so Richard started Goldfish, and then Ice came in to do content stuff. Ooh, Shark Typhoon. I came in to do content stuff not super long after that. Alright, another Sanctum, another Guildgate, pass the turn. So it was me and Richard, and then it was just me and him for a long time. And then Crim came on, what, 2018? 2019? 2018, I think. And then Tomer just came on this year. As far as actual full-time employees. There's also, like, Joe writes the Legacy and Vintage articles. There's been other people that have done pieces of content here and there. But there hasn't been... Are we going to regret not shocking ourselves? If we get sent... my God. Yeah. Ooh! So what do you think we need to make... Oh, no. What do you think we need to make... What would have to happen to make Shrines good? Is there ever a way that Shrines could be, like, legitimate deck? Yeah, we're super done. Oh, this might be unwinnable. Is there ever a way to make... is there ever, like, something that could get printed to make the Shrine deck a legitimate threat in Historic? I'm not sure what it would be. I think the biggest issue with Shrines is they're just slow. Like, they're super slow. Even once you play them, you gotta wait a turn before they do anything. Not Legendary would power them up quite a bit. Ooh, yeah, static ability, Hate Bear Shrines. That if Shrines go like War of the Spark Planeswalkers, then we'd be in business. I mean, we have Growth Spiral and Explore, so we kind of are Simic ramping into them to some extent. Oh boy. The Magic Gods are not pleased. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Our 5-color deck has 3 colorless lands. This will go fine. No worries. No worries. This is gonna go good. Oh man, we're so awkward. What are the odds? Yeah, Sarah Sanctum would be good. Some variant of Guild Summit for Shrines. Okay, that's a land that makes real mana. Oh, we're gonna start Maze's Ending, I think, to try to fix our mana. Opponent. Everyone's favorite 6/6. Uro. Ooh, like the first Sliver Shrine, a shrine that cascades into other shrines. That would go a long way. That would be really good. So you just play like a 5-mana shrine and cascade into like literal first river, but for shrines. That would be spectacular. What about Rakdos Shrines? Kind of control with Chandra and Angrath. I mean, you could play a not 5-color shrine deck. Although, that could do things at some point. Alright. I kind of want to resolve this thought distortion. Pass the turn. Cycle Sensor. Oh, this thought distortion could get him. It could get him good. Vertiman! I thank you. Love you as well. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Oh, Maze's End. Pick it up. Put him down. Get another black source. Golgari Guildgate. Untap land. Not an untap land. We'll play the land. Ugh. Explore? Shrine? Alright, there's the sensor again. Alright, next turn opponent, we're casting this thought distortion. You're gonna cry. Rampage of the Clans so we can blow up all of our shrines. If they play something huge here, I'm gonna be so sad. I mean, I guess our tap land punishment is deserved. Oh, yeah. Well, alright. And they still have a Gargaroth, and we didn't get rid of the... Ugh. Yeah. I don't Sanctum of All. But there's a Gargaroth! Whoa! Narset off the top makes another...
Focus
Ugh.
as a thought.
We needed the untapped lands to get rid of the Shark Typhoon. But the Shark Typhoon surviving is just the death of us. Uro draws a card. Gets in with Gargaroth, draws a card. If we were one turn faster, we would have had a shot. So now I guess we gotta search for the worst shrine, just to try to stay alive. Well, play a shrine. Play a shrine. Oh, we even made our opponent discard our hand, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Alright. Sanctum of Calm Waters. Pass the turn, opponent. Oh, we're... It doesn't even work. We need to not cast another shrine. So that was a punt. I mean, we're going to die anyway. Yeah, that was a punt. We need to leave up more mana. I mean, the good news is we were like 0% to win there, so. Neo Yasu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Oh, I really wish shrines were good. That would be so fun. Too bad Jackal Helps isn't historic. Dance of the Mans. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Dance of the Mans really... So the problem with Dance of the Mans is that historic is very on top of graveyard stuff because sacrifice decks are arguably the best decks in the format. So I feel like the metagame would be very prepared for the plan of trying to fill your graveyard or reanimate them. Plus, you got to get to like 8 mana or something, 8 mana, I guess, to really do anything meaningful. So that's a lot. Now we've had our first big historic tournament. What do you think about the format? That's a lot of Gates of Blazes for a control matchup, unfortunately. Well, play a land. I guess we get Kahira past the turn. So, I mean, historic, I think, is in an okay place. I think there's a decent chance that something will have to happen with goblins. And then we'll see with the sacrifice decks, see how the metagame adjusts to them. But, I mean, I think historic, it's fun. It's not in that bad of a place. Well, alright. That's not the worst one to draw, especially since unless they play Narset, then it's a little bit worse. Opponent plays a land. I mean, they're blue and black, they shouldn't be able to kill this. Yeah, I think it was only one. Ooh, Kefnet, interesting. Well, we will loot. Discard a Gates Ablaze. Play a shrine. Yeah, I think it was only one goblin in the top 8 and a bunch of sacrifice. But goblins was like, what, 33% of the day 1 meta? In top 8, we'll have to see if we can get better numbers on it. Because top 8 is just like a really arbitrary cutoff. So it's really hard for me to put too much weight into top 8s. Oh, Ashiok, that's a good one. That can actually, well, not deal with a shrine. Opponent gets and hits us. Plaza of Harmony. Well, let's draw and make mana. Discard a Breeding pool. Add blue. Plaza. Explore. Another Honden. Pass a turn. Ooh, these Gates of Blazes are doing nothing. We're not in gates. And now our opponent's going off. Going off. About it. It's mostly win percentage and the percent of the meta. At least I find that more information as to what's good or bad. Yeah, the other thing about the Invitational is there's a pretty huge variety of skill levels. I think that's the other thing that yeah, right now our Gates of Blaze is only hitting for 1. So even double Gates of Blaze isn't really doing much. There's also just a huge variance in skill level invitationals. So we were talking about, I was actually talking, we were doing the podcast today, which is going to be going up shortly. And Richard mentioned like, this is one of the most stacked top 8s of all time, which, I mean, it is, if you just look at it, it is super stacked. There are a ridiculous number of really good players in the top 8. But I think that's in part because you have a field that is halfway like MPL pros and then halfway just kind of like random streamers. So I think it makes sense that we've seen that kind of consistently with invitationals, that the MPL and really good pros tend to have good performances. So I wonder how much of the Goblin performance is, it seems like a lot of the best players played Sacrifice, and then maybe a lot of other players played Goblins. So I wonder if that plays into the record as well. Although I will say I was surprised that so many people played Goblins, because I didn't think Goblins was a very good best of 3 deck, honestly. Well, I had red mana. I wish we had more. I wish we had more gates. Play Azorius Guild Gate. Explore. Put a guild gate into play. Gates ablaze. Gates ablaze. Well, I mean, that works. That gets us through it for the time being. Remain the same. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We'll be playing Pauper anytime soon. I don't know when the next time we'll play Pauper is. I'm sure we'll play Pauper again, but with Zendikar Rising coming out in like a couple of days, my guess is it's going to be a lot of like standard and modern, primarily. Not that some Pauper won't slip in, but it might be a little bit until we get to another Pauper video. Yeah, I think it's possible that instead of Muxus, they ban like Skirk Prospector or something. Although, the thing is, like, there's a lot of ways now. You got Skirk Prospector, you got Wily Goblin, you got Iron Crag Feet. So, is getting rid of Prospector enough to power down Muxus? We'll see. I mean, Guildsum is just a one-of. It's not really necessary right now when we have 2 card draw shrines going, but if we don't have card draw shrines going, thankfully our exiled stuff is not very helpful for our opponent. Like, sure, take our Sanctum of All random Dimir deck. About it. Yeah, some of the builds are playing Iron Crag Feet this weekend. Wow, another Bajuka Bog. Alright. Steals more stuff. Makes a dork. Passes. Well, we draw cards. We get a Fog. Well, there's all the lands. Discard Breeding Pool. Add green mana. Honden. Guildgate. Pass the turn. Discard. Guild Summit. Sing the Fruitful Harvest. Haunted of Seeing Winds. About it. They are going to end up ultimating this Ashiok, which is a little frightening. Hey Seth, what's your take on EDH 1v1? At my LGS, it's is a spicy format, but I prefer OG for my peeps. I've never really... here comes Ashiok cards. I assume they're taking our shrines. I don't know how good they are, though. They can, like, explore, shrine, and Kahira, maybe? So I've never been a huge fan of 1v1 Commander. I don't believe there's been a ban announcement. I haven't seen a BNR announcement. Alright, Sanctum of the Stonefang. Sure. Yeah, I guess that will grind us out eventually. Sanctum of All. And Guro Spiral.
Your fear, and your fear consumes you.
Yeah, Ashiok doing its thing. Well, I guess, yeah. Wow. Poor shrines. Poor shrines. No matter what we do, there's some horrible blowout awaiting. Every time. So I'm going to attack and exile stuff that we need. Huh. Alright. I'll get the Gateway Plaza. Unfortunately, yeah, get stuff exiled. This exile card is going to make it super hard to win with anything. Well, make some snakes. Draw some cards. Average Fox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Red Shrine's good. That we like. Red Shrine. Oh, opponent better not have a counter. Did they just draw a counter? Oh, that would be really bad. A little cheeky. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, half a year. That's insane, Average Fox. Thank you so much. My buddy and I play a lot of 1v1 EDH because our play group died away with COVID stuff. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, it can be fun. I've just never personally been like a huge 1v1 EDH fan. No, Sanctum of All. This might end with us milling out, I think, since our opponent has our black shrine that we need. Wow, they had a counter but didn't use it. Okay. Well, we will kill this, discarding Breeding Pool. Kill Ashiok, discarding a Guildgate.
Never forget my voice.
Explore. Put Maze's End into play. Pass the turn. Is there any way we can win from here? Red Shrine times 4 would win. This shrine can only hit creatures and planeswalkers, unfortunately. The old school Red Shrine triggers once a turn and can hit anything. Yeah, I know. The Sliver Week this time was not as crazy as I was hoping. I feel like it's the new slivers. The new slivers might mess with it a little bit. Bout it. Sanctum drains us. Grim Tutor. Okay. We're going to lose to our own shrines. It's always Calder Week if Tomer's playing. Perhaps an Ashiok Ultimate not closing the door is a sign for your deck. Our cards are so bad that Ashiok's Ultimate can't win. Yeah, I guess maybe that's not a vote of confidence for our deck. Alright, Kefnet. Is there any way we can win with Mace's End? 1, 2, 3, 4. Orzhov Guildgate's Exile. That's going to make it hard. Alright, well, untap. Make some snakes. Draw some cards. Decline. Add red. Or green. Play Honden of Infinite Rage. Kill Kefnet. Discard. Go to combat. Attack ya. I don't think we can play Sanctum of All. If we play Sanctum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that means we got to draw 14. We can hit our opponent for 14, but they go to 1 plus the Sanctum. Yeah, all right. Guildgate. Go. Discard, discard, discard. What do they tutor up? Yeah, we can play Sanctum next turn, hopefully. Opponent drains us to 5. This is actually, like, oddly close. Okay. Sure. Alright. Untap. Hit ya. Draw some cards. Decline. Add. Oh man. Add. Does it matter? Alright, add mana. Play Sanctum. Honden. Shrine. Guildgate. Pass the turn. I mean, this is it. This is a game. This is a game. Discard Maze's End. Haze of Pollen. Haze of Pollen. Do we untap? Do we untap? Vote it. I mean, they're going to mill us out, but we can stack things in a way where we can win, even if we have no cards in our library. If our opponent can't deal with our stuff. Ritual, sure. Yeah, blows up the creatures. That's fine. Does our board remain intact? Iskanta? Oh my goodness, we're going to win this. What a ridiculous way for this game to go. So, we got to make sure that Red Honden resolves first. That is most important. Actually, this one can resolve first. All right. Hit your face. Hit your face. I guess it doesn't do anything. Wow! Shrine power! Shrine power! Wow! That was the grindiest, but we got there. That was that was wild. I cannot believe that that actually worked. What a wild, wild game. All right. Well, that was good. That was very good for our deck. Trim some removal, bring in some Planeswalker hate, run it like that. Yeah, I mean, when the deck wins, it does it in a pretty, a pretty sweet way. I've started to just always play with auto stack off. I feel like it doesn't take that long to stack things, and when you lose from not having things stacked right, it's really annoying. All right, can we take down this control deck? Maybe. I mean, the good news is they're not very good at dealing with shrines on the battlefield. Can we get them on the battlefield? That's the question. I mean, I like that Arena has auto-stacked option. I've just gotten used to not using it. I think it does... It really depends on the deck. When I first started, I was going back and forth. In some decks, I would leave it on auto-stack because it doesn't matter. But then I eventually got to the point where I just leave it off. When I play Thassa, Yarion, it constantly puts a blink trigger in the wrong order. Yeah, Arena is not that smart. Yeah, I think turning it on and off depending on the deck is probably optimal. It's just a matter of like remembering to do that and putting the effort into it. All right. Can we finish it off with a win? Can we finish it off with a win with the shrines? And, well, we got shrines. We will keep. We can even cast some of them. Opponent. Tap land. All right. Gilgate, go. Booted. Well, Sanctum. Tap land. Go. Could use other colors of mana. Opponent has the Narset.
If you wish to
Yeah, Yarion's definitely very cool and very powerful. Gets the mill. I'll play the Black Source, pass the turn. Opponent's actually trying to mill us out. They might be... Maybe they're Peering to the Abyss combo. That would make some amount of sense. Psychic Corrosion. Ticks down.
and prepare.
Gets Thought Erasure. Well, Sanctum of Stonefangs. Temple Garden. Tapped. Get milled. I mean, we get to start draining. Opponent. Island. Thought Erasure. What are you taking? Can we win before we get milled? That's the real question. Not sure about that. Opponent thinking over the possibilities. Alright, takes Red Shrine. Leaves it on top. Gets drained. I'll play the land. Gain some life. Honden. Pass the turd. Get milled. Hey, what's up, Bennymon? How are you? Good to see ya. Swamp for R.E. Bunant. And... Oh, they gotta be comboing. They gotta be playing Pure into the Abyss combo. It's gotta be what they're doing. How have you been, Benny? Good to see ya. Oh, you know, we've gotten some good try. Ooh, another corrosion. We've gotten some good wins, but overall, it's definitely a janky kind of deck. Well, kill Narset.
I shall miss your company.
Grow Spiral. Pass the turn. Opponent mills us. Mills us. Do they have Fear to the Abyss? Do they have card draw? About it. Chemistry. Okay, they're going to do it naturally. Well, I mean, I guess they can just do it naturally. Opponent. Yeah. I mean, that's 8 cards. They can do that again. So it looks like we're just going to be too slow. I guess maybe we should have killed the Psychic Corrosion. So we gain life. Opponent loses life. Play Sorcerer's Spyglass. Cycle Sensor. Mills us. So opponent's actually trying to mill us. Historic is a pretty janky format, so this deck fits fine. Well, I don't know. My impression of Historic is it's actually is not that janky, but it would be sweet if it was always super janky. Well, we will name Ashiok Nightmare Muse. That's the right Ashiok, right? Yeah, Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Play the Sanctum. We get milled. Wow, we're going to be just short. We actually made a run of it, but... Opponent. Chemister's Insight. We made it close. We're going to end up just a few cards short. Because our opponent's getting hit for... we're on like a 3-ish short clock. But, yeah, we probably should have let Narset go. Opponent has a lot of cards that do nothing. Yeah, opponent. Yeah. Thinking. We gained a bunch of life. We hit our opponent to 5. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Opponent's... thinking about something. Yeah, commit is not in the deck. This is a whole other build based around having Maze's End. I'll play Kahira. Opponent rewinds. Play the land, pass the turn. Opponent. Thinking it over. Yeah, we decided to try it. I mean, obviously it's a super... Oh, alright. Alright. Yeah, on to game 3. Obviously it's a super janky. Super janky strategy. Well, run it back. Here we go. Last game for Shrines. Can we win the match on the way out the door before I go and upload the podcast? We will see. And we'll see what happens. Opponent. Is Golos banned? Golos is not banned. It is not in the deck, but it is not banned. How did Richard and I meet? We actually met. I was posting, like, expected value articles and so forth on the MTG Finance subreddit a long time ago. And that is where we met, actually, on Reddit. Well, Sanctum. A random place to meet. Opponent has Thought Erasure. Takes one of our shrines. Mills a land. Tab land. Go. Swamp for our opponent. And Narset. The MTGGoldfish podcast.
just the trick.
Narset ticks down. Would Magic be better without Planeswalkers? I think that's an interesting question. I'm actually not 100% sure. Well, Gateway Plaza. Actually, I was thinking this was the untapped one, which is why we didn't play it last turn. But yeah, we definitely should have. I thought it was the untapped Game 3 one, Plaza of Harmony, but wrong Plaza apparently. Put it. Yeah, I think the game would be... I think the game is better for having Planeswalkers. I know some people disagree with that, but I think Planeswalkers overall have been good for the game. Narset in specific... Narset in specific, Magic could probably do without. I think Wizard just... They gotta... I mean, hopefully... Just hate effects should be symmetrical, I think. I think that's the biggest takeaway. I think you could have the same Planeswalkers, but I think the static abilities just need to affect both players moving forward. Like, I think just that by itself would make them a lot fairer. Opponent gets more rewinds. Okay, so... Like, what do we even... Oh... I'm getting tempted to concede. Like, opponents just counterspell tribal. What are we going to do about, like, our deck can't beat this. If there's one thing of the many that's good against shrines, it is just a handful of counterspells. Because we're tapping out for like 5-6 mana things, and they just don't do anything. Opponent has Brazen Borrower. Any consideration of making this a dance list? I don't think... I would be surprised if that was very effective in our current... historic format, because decks seem to be pretty prepared for graveyards. Alright, well, pass the turn. Opponent runs out Brazen Borrower. Gets it. It says... I mean, Immortal Sun doesn't even really do anything, unfortunately. Because of Narset. So it actually just doesn't do anything. I guess it reduces the cost on our spells a little, but it doesn't really do anything. Alright, opponent lets the Honden go. Well, pass the turn. Chemist's Insight to draw a couple cards. Opponent. Modern got canceled at my LGS. Ooh, that's no fun. Why did they cancel Modern? Opponent. Just run out the Immortal Sun? I'll tap Brazen Borrower. I mean, we're not going to die for a while, but we know our opponent's milling us out, so sooner or later, they're going to start milling us. Opponent. Alright, passes. We gain life. Add some mana. Do nothing with it. I guess our opponent might time out eventually. Maybe that's our technique, is just wait for our opponent to time out. Do they time out before they mill us out? Yeah, I guess a lot of stuff is shut down right now. Hey, hello from the US, Rento MTG. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Opponent, Chemist's Insight. Draws a card. Untaps. Restroom issues? Another Narset.
The past, present, and future are bound by
Takes
threads
down
of
Narset.
thoughtfulness before action.
It's an Ashiok. Ugh. Well, this isn't good. Gets in. Well, target Narset. But there's a handful of counters. The podcast will be going up as soon as the stream ends. Opponent has a counter, which will be pretty soon because we're getting pretty close to the point where we will be scooping this match. I'll add mana. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't do two things. Well. Alright. We got through all the... That's our hope. The problem is Ashiok is still coming, and we still can't deal with it. We fought through all the counters in the world, but now comes the Ashiok and the bouncing. So it still doesn't really get us anywhere. Oh, so close. Psychic Corrosion. There's the mill. Yeah, but then if they counter the Immortal Sun, we don't get to play the Honden. Opponent gets another Psychic Corrosion. Alright, opponent's all in on the mill. Well, we will tap down Brazen Borrower. Now we'll see. Bajukabog, okay, exile some stuff. Now we'll see what happens. Maybe there's hope. Opponent thinking. I don't know what they're thinking about, but something. Aren't LGS mostly closed down? Hey, see you, Swing for Zero. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Opponent. All right, deliberates. Uh-oh. Wait, still thinking. Okay. Well, we will add blue mana. Play Immortal Sun. And pass the turn. Opponent taps. Starts milling us. 2 Psychic Corrosions is a really fast clock. Opponent. Plays a land. Opponent's got all the synergies. Did I watch the Mythic Invitational? I saw some of it. It was a little canceled and a little hard to watch this weekend. Hopefully they get the quality of the stream up. I think that would be helpful. What did we talk about in the podcast? We talked about Mythic Invitational stuff, Zendikar Rising stuff, also the new Secret Lair drop. I think those were the main topics. Opponent. Alright. Bounces Immortal Sun. They really are doing their best to time out somehow. Plays an Ashiok. Okay.
Come, create beautiful nightmares with me.
Ashiok. Okay. Bounces a Honden. We'll exile Guild Summit.
You will feel inspired.
Opponent. Passes. Well, we gain some life. We make some mana. Play Immortal Sun. Go to combat. And yeah, this is one of the slower opponents we've played in a long time. Attack, 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 attack. Yeah, it doesn't make for the most entertaining stream. It can't edit out the slowness live, unfortunately. Kill the Planeswalkers. I mean, we might be winning this game, though. It's possible. Play the Honden. Pass the turn. Planeswalkers locked down. I mean, can they combo off and mill us out? Very slowly. We're about to find out. Opponent mills and mills. All of our mythoses are down. I'm excited for the D&D Magic 6, but Party looks boring. I don't think they should release any Planeswalkers for it. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Atari? How are you? Yeah, I'm not sure what that would look like, honestly, with Planeswalkers in a D&D set. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, except I do think Wizards is going to go out of their way to try to do a really good job. So I expect it to be very well done. They do know D&D very well. I mean, so they should be able to do a pretty spectacular job. So Honden gains us life. Opponent. Why is our library freaking out? So they gotta have an instant in their hand, right? That's what it means when it's so slow like this. I had a bunch of mana. Play Sanctum of Fall. Resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Explore. I don't think we want to play the blue Honden because then we could mill out. Oh goodness, opponent. Oh goodness. Alright, opponent. Kind of returned. Play a land. Go to combat. Attack. Here's my Kefnet control list. Ooh, the idea is you can play flip lands early and then pick them up when you need them. Ooh, that sounds really sweet, Benny. I like that idea. I'll get in it, ya. Oh my god. Okay, they cast the instant, finally. It has been cast. If we get built out and our phone plays this slowly this whole time, I would be very disappointed. Apparently they have another instant. Because the clock's still go. Okay, oh, boat it. Yeah, sure. Drops to 12. We pass the turn. Opponent does not scry, untaps. Yeah, that's a sweet idea, Benny. Things that pick up lands definitely have some sweet synergy with the new flip cards. Opponent has a Ritual of Soot. Okay. And passes. So we get to Sanctum. We will get Black Shrine and win? Is that enough? Is that 12? Is that 12? Come on, tell us that's 12. I think it's 12. 6 and 6? Got him? Maybe? Hallelujah! Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, come on, opponent. Wow! I don't know why our deck was glowing. Opponent had to flash with that Brazen Borrower too. Wow. Well, we got there in the longest and grindiest game. Ninachuk, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Chief Cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, everyone. So why don't we learn about shrines? Obviously, you're not going to win a tournament with shrines. You can do some cool things. We did get, I believe, all 11 on the battlefield at one point. And once they get going, they do really good things. I'm not sure if the gate build is actually ideal. The tap lands are annoying. We did have one game where we would have won with Maze's End if our opponent hadn't scooped. So it did do something. I don't know. Maybe someday we'll get something to make shrines competitive. But for now, it's fun to play some Jank once in a while. So, and they definitely are good at Commander. That is for sure. Oh, once you get down under half your library, you start glowing. That makes sense. I can see that. But on that note, everyone, I gotta run. I gotta go upload the podcast. So, as of right now, the plan is that we'll be streaming tomorrow and Thursday. If I can get some confirmation about the preview stream on Wednesday, I will make sure to let everyone know. But yes, so tomorrow and Thursday, as far as I know, normal stream schedule. Fingers crossed that it works out and we're able to do the early access, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But quick reminders, Replay YouTube, you can find all the old streams there. Normal YouTube, you can check out Budget Magic and Modern tonight. Podcast will be up in a few minutes if you're interested in hearing our thoughts on Mythic Invitational, Zendikar, all that stuff, and tons of other stuff. And one more reminder that our awesome sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, maybe Zendikar Rising, maybe the Zendikar Rising Commander decks, maybe old stuff, doesn't matter, they got you covered. You can pick them up at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for hanging out playing some Jank today. I'm excited for Zendikar Rising. It's almost here. We're going to be having fun with that. Until then, have a wonderful Monday afternoon. We'll be back 24-ish hours from now to have some more fun, play some more Magic. So have a great evening. I love y'all. I will see you tomorrow night. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.